Off while you bite it off and try to fight it off. The fact that you whack and your light is off. Bite the dust, you like the fuss, look right at us. I know you like the cuss, who can you trust to bring the rush? Come on, keep it moving. Hey, yeah, I like this, what you doing? Rockin' to the beat. Hey, yo, all in together now. Come on, let's keep it moving.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition, a signed edition of Walking His Ways Impact Voice Podcast. I'm your host, Fermi Jackson. You will broadcast live once again here in the DFW. I hope everybody's having a great day, a very productive day, and all the other good stuff. And that's what it's all about. I'm very excited and very honored to be here again as we get ready to talk about a lot of great things tonight. I like extraordinary things, people doing extraordinary things, of course. And not only that, I have two very special individuals with me tonight. They were a part of the Dysfunctional family play that took place last month in my hometown of Mobile, Alabama, and I heard it was a success. Of course, it's a recap show, really talking about the play, how it all came about as they took us behind the scenes and everything else. So I want to welcome Rachie Mack from Rachie Mack Productions out of Mobile, Alabama, along with actor, comedian, musician, Alexander Scott as well. Hey, y'all, welcome to Walking His Ways Impact Voice Podcast.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
And I think y'all would take your time, y'all would adjust the schedule. So let's talk about the Dysfunctional family. Where did the idea originated from, and what was the myth behind the Dysfunctional family?
Okay, well, Dysfunctional family, I probably started writing it sometime last year around this time, probably. And Dysfunctional family is just an idea it's an idea that I came up with because I wanted something different. I wanted something funny, but I also wanted something real. Like we, as Black people, we have a lot of different things that go on in Black families that we really don't like to talk about, or we like to sweep under the rug. And so I wanted to make something real where it kind of exposed that, but also help families as well. So it was kind of like one of those, like a Family Matters type of thing. Like, you have your laughter, but you also have some lessons that was learned in the play.
And that's what's up. And I know when you gave me information about it, Rachel, was about the whole concept. It's basically addressing the elephants in the room. We hear a lot about trauma. We hear a lot about mental health. And we know that a lot of times within the community, the secret when it comes to family household, from child molestation to physical abuse, sexual abuse, all types of adultery, infidelity, all this kind of stuff. And we know that families knew about it amongst each other, but they did not want the information to get out to other people. And was that really, I know that was the concept of it, because I know we deal with a lot of this stuff for centuries, but I'm glad now that we are coming to the point now that we are addressing these matters at hand. Because a long time ago, was nobody talking about these type of things. This stuff was kept behind closed doors.
Right.
And so that was the whole concept. So explain your role in the Dysfunctional family, the character that you portrayed, and what was that character like?
Well, the character I portrayed in Dysfunctional family, it was about, my character was Aaron. For the first time, I played a man. I dressed up like a man. It was a man in a closet, pretty much. And I was the fiance of Corrine, who was in the play. And Corrine was pretty much like this bougie, I want to show off. And she wanted to show off. She didn't really care who she was getting married to, just long as it was a man. And so we got engaged. It's like the backstory. We got engaged, and then she probably didn't know too much about me, or didn't really pay too much attention to my mannerisms and things, because Aaron was obviously gay. So he was obviously gay. He was very flamboyant and very out there. And one of the main reasons why I played a gay man is because, for one, we had trouble finding a man who would feel comfortable doing that. We could have gotten a homosexual man to play it, but I felt, okay, why not I play this role? It would be funny and different, the satire from it and everything. Um, because, for one, of course, we know I ain't no man. I'm a 4-month pregnant woman, and I and also I see. I mean, I'd have enough gay friends, and I've been around enough gay men to know. So I thought it would be funny, something different, you know. And also, a lot of people get offended by different things. So it's like, wow, it's less of a chance. Not saying people wouldn't get offended from me playing a gay man, but it's a less chance for people to be all sensitive and all heartbroken. This we at a time where you can't even say nothing and you get
Right.
canceled, like God dog. But so,
Are you right about that though? You're right.
but I mean, I have nothing against the LGBT community. I mean, they do what they want to do, but they ain't got nothing to do with me. But I felt like, you know, why not get a straight woman to play a gay man, and to make funny about it, not really make fun of it, but just turn it to something funny, so we
Right.
can all accept it, all we can all laugh, and not worry about, oh, who doing this, oh, this gay man. Some people are so overly critical they can't even enjoy stuff. So
Right.
we could have got a gay man to play that part, and then we would have had a lot of people all super judgy, and probably wouldn't even came to start it, just because it was an actual gay man playing a gay man. So, and to me, that doesn't make sense, to treat people how you can't say you love this person, that person, but you treat another person wrong because of what they like. That's
Right.
wrong. So I wanted to do that, to also just break the ice. We ain't
Right.
got to be all so extra sensitive about stuff, and so judgy all the doggone time, and just find the humor in what we're doing, and then get
And
back
I
to our
like that.
lives.
And I respect that, Rachie, on what you're doing. In other words, I'm getting out of it, not being we've been so close minded, but really being more open minded
Yeah.
to what's at hand and being comfortable within your sexuality, I would say, but most importantly, being open minded to what's going on. Because a lot of times, this stuff right now is taking place as we speak in someone's household right now, whether it was a neighbor, someone down the street, around the corner, co-workers, you name it, it is going around right now. And I'm glad that you took that step to be okay. This stuff is going on. So why we act like this stuff ain't going on? Let's address the elephant in the room. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Right.
that's what's up. And I know you got the famous, iconic Alexander Scott, one of the hardest working man in show business. He's always into being creativity. So we see you play a lot of roles, Alex. So what was your role in the functional family?
Well, I played I played Uncle Robbie. I played I was senile, and I couldn't hardly speak. I couldn't hardly talk. So I was the older brother, the younger brother of Mother Jackson. So it was I liked the role, and it was I was playing. It was it was a very nice role, and it really challenged me, to play senile and play an old man, So
Let's say that's it. When y'all was doing these roles, was the audience like, oh, I recognize, okay, that's somebody I know in my family. That may be somebody, a friend of the family. The audience, did they actually relate to the characters that was portrayed in the functional family?
You said, did the audience relate to the characters?
Yeah, Was was did some of the artists relate to some of the characters or some similarity they may seem when y'all was doing the functional family?
Mm,
Yes, definitely. Well, someone told this is something someone told me. They saw uh someone crying at one of the
mm,
parts that we did. We had some funny parts, but we had some really emotional, real parts in there as well. And one of my cast members said they saw someone crying during the part. And so I definitely know that some people have actually it resonated with some people. It hit some people because these are real life situations we don't like to talk about. You know, we have different problems with our immediate family. We have different problems with things that we hide,
mm,
and people can relate to that.
Yeah,
But
most definitely. And with so much stuff going on, and like I mentioned earlier, we are addressing the elephant in the room now, where we could be more comfortable talking about these things. And I know a lot of times we have very uncomfortable conversation with individuals, because a lot of time we was like this, not bold enough to address these things. Like if you ever go to an AA meeting, first thing they do, they get you have a problem, and
mm,
that right there helps us set the they break the algorithm to say, okay, you
mhm,
know what, I have a problem. Let me sit down and be real with them myself. Take the mask off. Cause I know a lot of time we have been wearing masks for a very, very long time.
yeah.
Now it's to the point we have to strip naked, like the scripture says that Adam and Eve was naked. It was not a shame. And we look, may look from a physical standpoint, but look at it from a spiritual standpoint that hey, I can be open with you and not be ashamed. And not only that, they could be a safe place within the individual where, okay, can I trust you? Can I confide in you what I went through, what I experienced, instead of having my personal business broadcast on social media, which some people do that. We know that. But
Mm,
right,
can an individual trust an individual when we come to that point in our life, we become naked and not ashamed what we went through, what we're experiencing, what we're dealing with, what we're facing, to say, okay, can I really trust this individual whom I come in contact with?
right.
Cause it's
'Cause
hard. It's hard to trust. It's hard to trust people these
It
days.
is.
it really is. People, you
And,
can tell your business, and then everybody know.
and yeah, because like I said, everybody struggle with something. If you sit here and say you ain't struggling with anything, you're lying to yourself. Everybody struggle with something, whether it was lying, gossiping, you name anything, whatever the case may be. But really becoming real within ourselves and say, you know what, I can relate to that. That's what I'm dealing with. Now, I have to be not to be afraid. A lot of times too is we are afraid to what other people think. Growing up, they used to say, "Well, don't do that. What the neighbors gonna say?" And we used to worry about what they gonna say.
Mm,
But can we actually be real and be ourselves before this world that we in? Or individuals still afraid to be themselves because we just worry about what other people want to judge us, but just break in what people think about us and be ourselves.
yeah.
Yes,
Mm,
right. It is hard because we're so afraid to really be ourselves because we do have to worry about what this person say, what that person say. For a long time I struggled with who I am. Sometimes I still struggle
Mm-hmm.
with who I am, even at this age, because of the lot of things that I've went through in my past. And but those things that I went through, it kind of helped me to understand, how to be me, and then also to be honest, I used theater to kind of help me to come out of that shell and to be myself more. And I mean, I feel like God helped me use my passion and my talents to be who I need to be.
Hey, that's what's up right there. Because there's a lot of conversations, especially us being in the South. We from the South, and there's a lot of conversations that really was not brought up into our household until we actually got older, and we was exposed to a lot of other different things pertaining to life. because certain things in our household we did not address, we did not talk about, we did not discuss until now. As we got older, then we was exposed to a lot of stuff, and then we did ask a lot of questions. We would get fussed at,
Yeah.
yelled
Right.
at,
Yeah.
because we was never taught not to question a lot of things. When it came to religion, no, thank our parents. I thank God for our parents. We know they only passed down what was passed down to them.
Yeah.
But we know when you ask your parents certain things, they will get offended or get fussed at because they did not know the answer.
Right.
If that makes sense, what I'm saying. So it's like now, if you ask a child, you ask a question, then you probably got a whooping. If you ask the question or fuss at. So it's like, okay, I don't know how can I address this when I'm going through this stuff at home, or how can I address these feelings that I'm feeling without being fussed at or being whooped at because I asked the question. If that makes sense, what I'm saying?
Right. I understand. And I feel like, our parents and our grandparents and ancestors and all that, they meant well, but we have to realize that a lot of the things that were passed down were dysfunctional. We want to be, yes, respect your parents and all that, but we have to realize that everything that our parents did and everything our grandparents did was not right. So
Yeah.
what are we going to do? We're going to sit there, continue the dysfunctionalism. We're going to continue to do the same wrong things. We're going to stay in the same generational crap because we want to do what mama said or daddy said or grandmama said or auntie uncle them said, and they didn't even know what they were doing.
Yeah.
So we have to take the little that they did do right, use that, and change the things that they did wrong, and so that you can create a better life for your family. That's the only way that we can break generational curses, to address the realness, address what's wrong. Okay?
Yeah,
Like if we see everybody in the family getting divorced, maybe it's something we need to change. Okay? So it's something that we need to do different. It's something that was not right. We
that's
got to
it.
be real about it. And a lot of black families don't like to talk. They don't like to address anything. They don't like to be real with each other. And you're right about the whole, oh, be quiet and different things like that. So you got to, and I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect with my children. I try to do better than what I've dealt with. And I also have to correct myself sometimes. Sometimes I pray and I ask God, hey, help me to see what I can do better. What can I can do differently? What can I change? Or, you know, what how can I stop this cycle? Because I don't want to
Right.
do the same thing. I see how it affected me, and I don't want my children to be affected the same way. So
That's
yeah,
it.
we have to change and break this dysfunctionalism.
We have to, and we got so much work to do. That's why I love talking about this kind of stuff on the podcast because this is actually going on right now. And big shout out to my boy Buck in the comment section. He said it is people don't want to be held accountable and address
Right.
issues they press under the rug. That's
Right.
so true. And I know, Race, you mentioned that you played a gay character in the functional family, well, a gay man in the functional family. And we, like I said, this stuff goes on every day, and this kind of stuff we need to talk about and address. When it comes to sexuality, we was never growing up, we didn't hear much about sex. They didn't even talk about sex within church. On time,
Just
on
don't
time,
do it. That's it.
But
that
see,
on
it's like growing up. It's like growing up. The cartoons had messages in it as a kid, but you had to really catch it. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So they really didn't. Growing up, they really didn't talk about sex. I learned from my peers, and then I
Right.
learned like going to school. So I really didn't learn from my parents. I used to ask questions, but it'd be brushed off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah,
uh,
this stuff is real. And like I said, a lot of stuff we learn on the outside where, and we all adults here, you know what I'm saying? We all adults. We learn this stuff watching pornography. We was introduced to porn by our
yeah,
peers. We
yeah,
introduced to adult magazine by our peers.
yeah,
And we was introduced to all types of stuff by our peer. We just adults here. That's who we're not. We are adults.
yeah,
But that's how we was taught. We was taught about pornography
yeah,
and I know in school they did talk about safe sex, getting the condoms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They talk about this stuff in school, practice safe sex. They talk about teen pregnancy and all this other stuff. But when we had questions, but then when young girls were getting pregnant, teen moms, the girl got crucified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if they had a better approach with the young
Right.
teenage mother who got pregnant out of young age? She got ridiculed, what talked about,
Mhm.
dogged out. But what happened if they would have sat down with that young girl and just really explain to her, if that makes sense?
Right.
Yeah, that
We
makes sense.
want to bash people after the situation, but we don't know what they probably went through before the situation. What they might have just been ignorant, and we talk about people because of their ignorance. But uh, this is black people. This is today. It kind of gets on my nerves sometimes, and I have to like sometimes. Sometimes I get aggravated because the world sometimes gets on my nerves. I ain't
Mhm.
gonna lie, the world gets on my nerves sometimes. Hey, Tadrick, but sometimes the world gets on my nerves because we're not compassionate with each other like we should.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, and we don't stop to think, okay, what this person could be going through. We always want to, oh, well, they should have did that. Oh, we always talk about what everybody doing wrong, but what are you doing wrong?
Yeah.
We're constantly talking about what everybody else doing wrong, and everybody beliefs is wrong, and everybody this is wrong. And I'm like, shut up. Everybody just shut up because you probably doing something that you need to correct in yourself.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
That, but hey, but you know what? We got judgmental folks out there, especially because hey, I believe in God. And I love the word. Don't get me wrong, I do that. You already got the ones who side the church, the religious folks. When they do stuff wrong, touch nine one. Was it touch not mine? No, my pray love you. Those trying to scripture. Oh, a just man fallen 7 times. Okay,
Yeah.
but when you mess up within the four walls, you quote scripture behind your mess. But then when the world do it, they're going to hell. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
what's up with that?
That's kind of
Yeah,
crazy. It's kind of backwards to me. You sit there and you'll judge a person and say, "Oh yeah, you going to hell," but what about, what I'm saying? What have you done? What what I'm saying? What have you done? You can't sit there and judge me. How you know I'm going there? You don't know my relationship with God. So, that's what
right.
I don't understand.
Yeah, and like I said, that's what it's all about. Like I said, the functional family. I know it was a hit during the play. Let me ask you this, Rachie. Have you was always a fascinated with doing dinner theater, or that's something you just wanted to do, or how that came about?
Well, I was once in a another group. I did a lot of I did acting with a lot of different people in my past. Even though I only been to acting seriously for probably about 6 years now. I acted with this improv group, and I was just a guest a few times. The Perdido on the Perdido Queen. A lot of people don't know that, but I did the Perdido Queen a few times with them, and I'm still cool with them and everything. But after I got through doing it, I guess maybe a year later, I thought, okay, you know what? Why not I do my own? Not necessarily taking that idea, because I mean, murder mystery dinner has been going around. Be padding ideas and do something better. So I wanted to use that concept of having a murder mystery dinner, but also change it and do something completely different. So a lot of murder mystery dinners is kind of, improv. They get a situation and they improv it. They play little games and they eat and go. It's super
Okay,
formal. But what was different with ours, this is our second one, by the way. The first one
okay,
we did was a little different, but this one was way better. This one, it was like a full length play. We didn't really do a lot of improv. We had to really learn a script. And I appreciate my director, Justin Small. He helped directed this whole thing because there's no way I could have wrote it, acted it, and directed. I could do all that. It's too much. That would have been too much. And then I found out I was pregnant later on. So that would have been too much. But what the idea, it really came from me, from what I used to do. I used to do, and I wanted to make something different for Black people. because you don't really see a lot. Thank you. You
Mhm.
don't really see a lot of murder mystery dinners with black communities. A lot of people didn't even know what a murder mystery dinner was. They just thought we was eating it as a mystery. But 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 I decided to make a full length play and just add intermissions, and we interacted with the guest, and we also added other entertainment such as poetry and music, and just comedy. We had comedian Eli Thomas. He was the host of the event, and I just wanted to have something different for black people. Nothing ratchet and crazy. Nothing. We didn't have to be too bougie either, but I just wanted us to be civilized and enjoy theater, in a different way.
Well, I know you've been doing this. I know you've been in the game for a very long time, ma'am, and you was doing this before everybody started doing Tubi, but you was doing this for a very long time.
Yeah.
So what keeps you? And I know Alex, you've been doing this for a long time yourself. So y'all actually are vets in the game. So how do y'all keep yourself relevant with the day and age that we in? Keeping that fire going, keeping that passion going, not getting complacent. But what keeps y'all going with the years y'all have on your belts?
Um, what keeps me going is the desire to. I love being creative. Desire to inspire, because art can bring people together, and it can bring them, inspire. It's so much negativity in the world. So that really keeps me motivated to change, to spark the brain, to change the world. We can't save the world, but with art, we can help. We can help that person change, change the world and
Man,
inspire.
that was What about you, Rachie? Like I said, I know you've been doing it for a long time. Got some years under your belt. So what keeps you going? What keeps you relevant? What keeps your
Well,
name out there?
well, honestly, I still feel like a baby in this. I mean, I know it's people been doing it way longer than me,
Mhm.
but I would say what keep me relevant is probably doing TikToks and doing monologues. I do have to get back to my monologues. I said I was going to get back as soon as I get completely better. I already got a monologue already ready to do, but I just don't want to do it while I'm sick. But
Yeah.
what will just keep me relevant is just constantly working on small projects too. Like, I know it don't seem like much, but those little 1 minute things, just keep on doing stuff all the time. It keeps you excited about theater. It keeps you excited about your passion until the big projects come, until you have time to do all of that. So I just stay busy. I stay writing. Even when I'm not doing nothing, I'm always doing something. I'm never not doing anything. Even though I'm pregnant, I'm still doing something. I'm
Still
still
working.
I'm still writing. I'm waiting. I got stuff lined up. So as soon as I drop this baby, the baby gonna be with me, and we're gonna be filming.
And
So
that's it. Hey,
All you gotta do is sneeze. Say, "Achoo!" He'll come out.
hey, and that's it. But what I respect about what y'all do. I see y'all, even though I'm here in Dallas now, going on 3 years. I watch y'all from afar. How y'all stay consistent. I love that. You stay ahead of the game. You always looking for different ways to bring people together within your production company. And now that you give other up and coming actors and actresses the opportunity to showcase their talent, whether it's on stage, small screen, or big screen. And I got to give you your roses, Rachie, for what you do, and Alex, I got to give you a cigar for what you do, because y'all been holding it down for a very, very long time. I'm very proud of y'all. Y'all keep up the great work.
I'm gonna say
thank
something. I'm gonna give Miss Mack her flowers because she inspired me a lot. When I first 3 years ago, when I first came into her company, she gave me an opportunity, and I'm blessed and I'm humble about it. So I thank you, Miss Mack. I give
you
flowers
welcome.
to you.
And I thank you for being such a loyal person, because everybody ain't loyal, and I appreciate you.
You know, It's all about loyalty. It's about loyalty. You got people don't learn. They don't have that these days no more. So
Right.
Well, you know how it is. Hey, remember when Mike Jones had that song back then? You didn't want me, now I'm hot, y'all on me. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that's how it really is. It's like back then, but now I'm hot, y'all on me. No,
Right.
that's how it is. But you like, if you went down with me since day one with the blood and sweat and tears and paying dues, then don't ride with me now.
That's how.
When name on the marquee and you getting these big checks from these production companies, and we even go and say, Alex.
Oh, that's how it be. You know what I'm saying? When you trying to you stick with that person is, you know, you see the vision. I see her vision. You know what I'm saying? She's Miss Mack very talented. And I see the vision. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you get on the train now. Don't get on the train when it on the marquee. That's how some people do. Oh, I want to get on now. But you need to be here now. You need to be here to pay the dues, do the sweat and tears, because this is serious, it's passion. You know what I'm saying? So that's what people gotta understand.
Yeah, and stay consistent. I know road shows. I know Rachie Method, I know that's on your agenda as well, ma'am. You know, going from city to city, state to state. I know that's in the works as well for you. So when will we see that? When would that be taking place? Is it a set for it, or I know it's in the works? I know debate take this stand on the road.
You talking about this for Dysfunctional Family?
That all the many projects you got going on. I know you got a lot of projects going on. So which one of the main projects you will be taking on the road? And I'm speaking that in existence. So which one will be going on the road?
I don't know if we're gonna take it on the road, but I do see myself making different movies in different cities. That's already in the talks right now, like doing things in different cities, because we're gonna have to do different locations other than Mobile. Mobile don't have everything.
Yeah.
And I've also had some people reach out to me from different cities to try to work with me. So what we're doing now, right now, we're just kind of in the planning stage. But I do want to. I am gonna get into the distribution of movies and things like that. I don't want to talk too much about it, but when you see us on there, just make sure you watch.
Hey,
and thank you, Ty Young. Thank you. That's Inazi. That's Ty Young. She was Mother Jackson in the play.
Yeah, she was Mother Jackson.
Okay, man, that's what's up. Nice. Hey, man, just I know, keeping up the great work and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I know you under the weather, but you are a warrior. You are a champ. So let me ask you this, Miss Mack. Do you have any words of wisdom, any words of advice, any words of encouragement for those that's listening here right now here on the podcast?
Any words of wisdom?
You must have froze up.
Yes, you froze up. Let me see. Yeah, she did froze up. Well, until she stopped back in. What about you, Alex? You have any advice, words of wisdom you want to give to the audience?
Just be true to yourself and change your mindset and love one another and put God first. You know, you can do anything you set your mind to, and it's all about consistency. I know one thing Denzel Washington had said. He said, for us to have success, you got to put God first, and that's the man upstairs. If you can't do nothing without him, you keep him first. You can go farther than you ever dream, and he'll take you to another level of what you want to do in life and what you want to inspire and fulfill your purpose.
Hey, and that's what's up. And hey, before we go into further, Alex, I know we still got time. We're gonna do a quick commercial break, and after this commercial break, we're gonna jump right back into the Dysfunctional Family recap.
All right.
Johnny Domino, set that up. You know, every time I do something, I got to keep it real with myself. I got to put everything a man up above. And one day, God told me, you got to stay prayed up, man. You got to stay prayed up.
I know life gets heavy sometimes, make it hard to breathe. But stay prayed up.
Talk to him, Adrian.
The trouble don't last always.
You know.
Death ain't easy to accept, but do this for me. Stay prayed up.
What you always tell him?
And I see you on the other side.
I see you on the other side.
We all got a place and a time.
We got that time
and that's
coming.
the bottom line.
You gotta stay prayed up though.
The short as we live, we must die. When it's my time to go, I want you to know.
Hey, China, let them know how you rejoice on this verse.
They say rejoice when they die and cry when they born, and through the rain and the storms you gotta keep pressing on, cause you never know when your season gon' change. But you better know that your season gon' change and your time gon' come, and life could be a beer, and every single day that beat get realer. Yo, but life is for the living, yeah. So live while you living. And what is prayer? You telling God what you feeling, or you sitting quiet meditating so you can hear him. And he'll tell you how to make it and show you how to battle, cause it's a war in the matrix. And you might get some scars and some failures, but the race ain't given to the swift, you gotta pace it. Cause life is a journey, and I'ma keep praying till they put me on a gurney.
I know life gets heavy sometimes, make it hard to breathe.
You gotta stay prayed up.
The trouble don't last always. Death ain't easy to accept, but do this for me.
You know I'ma see you on that other side,
and I see you on the other side. We all got a place and a time, and that's the bottom line.
Our time coming.
The short as we live, we must die.
I want you to know.
When it's my time to go, I want you to know.
Hey, D1, give me that real life experience.
D1, it feel like I'm cursed, but I know that I'm blessed. I smile on the ground, but I know that I'm stressed. My partner got murked, we just laid him to rest. Now I'm at the gun store buying bulletproof vests. I just left out of church, paranoid in the service. I'm looking at me mugged up, got me nervous. Saw him stand up, thought that he was finna blast me. Ring gave his life to the Lord, walked right past me. Hold up, ain't prayed in a while. Hold up, remember back as a child, wanted to be like Mike. My grandma bought me Wheaties, couldn't have sugar cause she had diabetes. But those was the days when it all felt easy. Now I get depressed when I turn on the TV. I need me a blessing, so pray for me. Trying to get my soul right cause judgment day coming.
I know life gets heavy sometimes, make it hard to breathe. But stay prayed up, yeah. The trouble don't last always. Death ain't easy to accept, but do this for me. Stay prayed up, yeah. And I see you on the other side. We all got a place and a time, and that's the bottom line. Stay prayed up. The short as we live, we must die.
You know I gotta send this dedication out to my dog,
time to go,
my brother, Mr. Magic, and my sis Chastity. You know I stay prayed up. And to everybody that's not here no more, one love. Shout out to my dog, here's Willie Key, Mr. Rolling on the guitar.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back here on Walking This Way, the Impact Boys podcast. Big shout out to China White. She was on the show on last night. Big shout out to her. She's a pioneer in the rap game. You know, she's doing the gospel as well, but she's still keeping the street. So big shout out to her as well. She let me play that joint last night. Great joint, great feel good song. That's what it's all about. So we're back here with the cast of the Functional Family, as in the sky, and we have Rachie Mack. She's the founder, the CEO of Rachie Mack Production in my hometown of Mobile, Alabama. So the Functional Family is done. Will there be another? Is it a sequel to it? Was this a one and done dinner theater? So what's in the works behind the Functional Family? Is there a sequel?
Well, honestly, I do want to keep Dysfunctional Family going because of the success from it. I do want to keep it going. We have a couple of ideas, but nothing set in stone. I either want to turn into a movie and elaborate a little bit more, because there was a lot of things that we couldn't fit into a play. Right. So a lot of little details. I'm thinking that we may turn it into a movie, a complete movie. We'll definitely turn it into a movie. I'm not sure when, but we'll definitely turn it into a movie. We may do some more murder mystery dinners with it. It's kind of hard. It was a little hectic. I'm gonna be honest, it was not easy doing It was not easy. She said, Ty Young said we should do a part two. We're gonna do a part two. But I don't know. We might do a murder mystery dinner again with it. We may not. It was just everybody's schedule crazy. And then we had to hold on to people by a thread. So
Yeah, we
we'll
went through
think
a lot.
about it.
Okay. So let me ask you, because I know from originally, I know from Mobile, I didn't really hear a lot of murder dinner plays. I said that right. But was you actually the first one to ever do it? Because I didn't hear a lot of people. We had plays, but not a murder mystery dinner play. So, were you the first one to originate that, Rachel?
Well, I wasn't the first. Well, I might have been be the first in Mobile as far as black community. I really don't know any black people, any black theater companies or anything like that in Mobile, Alabama that has done
Right.
murder mystery dinner. I've definitely seen. We have mobile mystery dinners in Mobile. I'm not sure their exact name, but I have communicated with them as well as far as collaborating and things like that. But as far as the black community, I think I might be. I don't know.
Yeah, because I said I never really heard much about it until you implemented it. That's what I'm saying. I know we
Right.
hear probably like in other cities and other major markets, but not in Mobile. I didn't hear nobody talk about it much in Mobile until you implemented that. So that maybe when to ask you that question, was you the first one to actually initiate it? Doing because we people do plays, but not I never heard nobody do like the plays with the dinner. That's different. I said that's something new to me, especially in Mobile for real.
Right. And we gave them so much for such a little price. Hope they saw it because it ain't gonna be that price no more. Because
I mean, you got. I mean, you know your worth. You know your value, and you got to realize you're paying for people's time and you're paying for their energy. Of course, spend their
right.
time, and we know that you never want to limit yourself. You never want to shortchange yourself because you know eventually it's growing, and I know you want to get to the level where okay, having a payroll. Well, I got these people right here on payroll, and that day is coming. I know that day is coming.
Yeah.
So for those to be hanging in there, payday is coming. You know, stay consistent. Payday is coming. So keep up the great work.
Like I
Thank you.
told, like I told her when it was like she'll say shoot you a little of this. And I told her it was never about the money. It's about the art and the passion. I said all that comes later. You got to put
True.
in the work, and it's all about passion and love. You have a passion for something, you'll always want to do it
I
because
agree.
I tell my son, I say if you want to do something, do it for the passion. Don't let
Right.
money motivate you because sometimes you'll never be happy if you just chase money.
Mm,
So just chase your passion, chase your true purpose. Your
I
true
agree.
power.
I
Right.
agree. I agree with that was said because I heard something today on the podcast, and this guy said, "Chase the vision, don't chase the money." That's on point right there. So chase the vision, don't chase the money. And I know if we had mentioned something earlier, Al, about the vision.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Ross said something to that on the interview. When they don't see the vision right then and now. When they actually see it come to pass, then that's when they'll say, "Well, I seen the vision." No, you just seen the byproduct
Yeah.
Right.
of the vision, but you actually didn't see the vision. I seen the vision for all this stuff manifest itself
Yeah.
before your very eyes. That's when you say I see the vision. But never say I see the vision when you see the byproduct. Now even say, "Oh, I see the vision." Nah, the vision.
Now you
You
see
got to
you
see
as
the vision. Go
yeah,
ahead.
you see you as a product, you know what I'm saying? Are you for sale? You know what I'm saying? See you as a product. Now see the vision, you know.
Hmm.
And that's it. So I know this year almost over with. So I know the holidays coming up. So will they be morning work in between, or it just gonna be a little break until y'all can fire back up when for the next first quarter year 24?
Well, we got some small coming along. We do got the invitations. Uh, we got the invitation. Just some small with the invitations coming soon. We're preparing for that now. But towards Christmas time, we'll probably have something small with the imitations. But then after that, we're probably gonna take like a little small break and just do, skits and things.
Well, yeah, you know what? You staying relevant, you staying productive, getting that what is it? That juices flowing and all the other stuff. So let me ask you this. I asked you this year, I think probably years prior. Will you be doing a reality, not reality show, a comedy show like a Living Color in the near future? Would you think
It's
about doing
funny
something like
that
that?
you That's funny that you say that because I'm actually that's one of the things that I'm working on now. Um, one of the things that I'm working on now. Thank you. But I don't know if you remember a few years ago. Well, over a few years ago, at least 4 or 5 years ago. I was doing Socially Awkward before I
Yeah.
started Rachie Mack Film Productions, and I wanted to bring that back. That was like we had a comedy sketch group, but I wanted to make Socially Awkward a whole complete show and do it a little bit bigger, a little bit better. We got better equipment now. We have more knowledge of theater now. We got more
Okay.
stuff going on. So we're gonna do Socially Awkward again, reboot it and make it completely better.
Hey, that's
Same
what's up.
theme song, but everything else gonna be different.
Man, that's what's up, man. I know y'all keep up the great work and what y'all doing and all that other stuff. So, what about you, Abs? I know you're doing some Rachel Max Productions. What stuff you got going on outside on Rachel Max Productions as well? 'Cause I know you always got your hand in things.
Stripping. I'm just playing. Um, I know. Me and Miss Matt got Ocean in My Bones. Is a play coming up. There's
Okay.
redoing it over, and I think we start like in December. And
Yeah.
start rehearsing for that. And this time they're gonna do 3 shows. This time they say. So look out for that Ocean in My Bones to play. So
Okay. Man, that's what's up. And we gonna see the type of James Bond type stuff from Rachel Max Productions. We're gonna see something like that.
Well, yeah, because I believe in how I want to do like different type of things. I don't want to stay in a box. I can't stay in a box. My mind too broad to stay in one genre. So yeah, I do have some what's it called, non-fictional things going on, some things that I'm writing, and as far as action, I do kind of got like some suspense things
Okay.
that I'm writing. I got suspense that I'm writing as well. So yes, I don't know about James Bond, but I do got some suspense, and then I do got some non-fictional things going on that I'm working on right now.
And then I know you got I know you got the guys coming back with the what is it? The spin off of the Temptations and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're gonna do some more stuff with the imitations. The imitations was too good for us to sit that down and not do nothing ever again with that. I mean, it may take some time, but I do want to keep the imitations alive. Like that's one thing that I do want to keep on elaborating with.
cause I'm the real star. Toot the real star. I don't care
So let me ask, okay, when y'all bring that back, I know y'all did the first one, so this is gonna be a sequel, right? It's gonna be the
But
sequel
this
to
is
the first
just
one.
going. What we're doing in December is just going to be a music video. So we're gonna start off with a music
Okay.
video, just to kind of reintroduce them again for many people who probably didn't see the imitations or who forgot about the imitations. We're gonna do the music video to sprinkle a little bit more on, and then come back with some more stuff. Maybe a movie, maybe another short film. I don't know, But right now, I got y'all music video
And
on the
that's
way.
what's and that's what's up. I know about to ready to get off this thing. I got another show I gotta do in the next 5 minutes, of course.
Okay.
So fine, let's start with you, Rachie. I know we had technical difficulty earlier. Okay, do you have any final remarks or words of wisdom for those who's listening right now? And I want to give a big shout to everybody in the comment section as well that's tuning in. Much love to y'all as well. So I can't forget about y'all, but y'all don't want to keep the show going. So Any words of advice, words of wisdom that you want to leave here with the listening audience that's listening to us as we are live right now?
Well, first, I want to give a shout out to all the cast members. That's some of the people in the comments are the cast.
Mhm.
I want to give a shout out to all the cast members of Dysfunctional Family. My videographer, Bama Boy Buck, he's been with me since the beginning, since Socially Awkward days. I want to give a shout out to my director, Justin Small. I could not have done this without you. And everybody in the behind the scenes. I did have a lot of people behind the scenes that helped. I can't give everybody name, but I appreciate everyone who believe in me and support me and who's been there from day one, you know. And as far as advice, I want to say, you got to believe in yourself. Even if you're the black sheep, even it don't matter if you're the person that everybody look down on. You could be the person that nobody think that anybody you gonna do anything. Because I was the person that nobody thought was gonna do nothing. I'm the black sheep. I'm the person that been cast aside, and it doesn't matter. It does not matter. As long as you believe in you, you can do it. You can do whatever you think you can do. So it really don't matter about what nobody else see. Put them to shame. Put them to shame. That's the thing. Don't really worry about what they got to say. But long as you know that you can do it, keep going. Because their words do not matter. And that's
And
all
that's
I'm gonna
it.
say.
And that's what's up. And I
Man,
appreciate you
that
too.
was Amen.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, go ahead, Alex. What you got to go ahead and say? Go ahead and drop some wisdom. Go ahead and drop some gems, sir.
Well, let's say, just like you said, believe in yourself. Don't let nobody ever limit you, because people always try to limit you, say you can't do this, you can't do that. Don't never let them do that. You got to prove them wrong. And just like she said, put them to shame. Because if you believe in yourself, everybody else will believe in you. So,
Man, that's it. Man, hey, like you said, ladies and gentlemen, it's already November the 15th, 2023. You got to ask yourself, is that at where I want to be at, or I'm wasting time? Think about it. Everybody get excited for December 31st and January. We all been there before. But when you start waking up and you are enlightened, you are awakened, it's more than life than just work, school, things of that nature.
yeah.
But it's more to life, because God gave everybody a gift. It's up to you to utilize that gift. Nobody can force you to do it. It's up to you. So, man, y'all have a great, great night. I'm about to get ready to go into the second hour walking this way. I'm about to get ready to chop it up with some great individuals. You got it's the Arlington Merchant Mix coming up this weekend. The Suited Up event coming this weekend here in the DFW. So I got some great people going to talk about that this coming Saturday and Sunday. So, man, guys, do not leave. We got to get ready to go into another hour of Walking This Way Impact Force podcast. Like I said, big shout out to Rachie and Alex for coming in on the first hour, talking about the Dysfunctional Family. Give us a recap. And remember, I would love to have y'all on here next time as well. Give us some update. Give me some what's going on within Rachie and Mack as well also. So we about to get ready to go into the next one, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all be blessed and tune in for the next hour.
All right. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome stuff. Awesome. So we better get tune in. Let's hit this countdown button. And we better get talk about the Arlington merch and mix.
The way me and my crew be doing it, have a ball. I'm not mad at y'all with the alcohol. I ain't messing with you at all, girl. Your ass too small. Cop the hot shit, write it off while you bite it off and try to fight it off. The fact that you whack and your light is off. Bite the dust, you like the fuss, look right at us. I know you like the cuss. Who can you trust to bring the rush? Boss. Come on, keep it moving. Boss. Hey, yeah, I like this. What you doing? Boss. Rockin' to the beat. Hey, yo, all in together now. Boss. Come on, let's keep it moving. Boss.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the second hour of Walking This Way's Impact Force podcast. We're talking about the exciting event that's taking place this weekend, kicking off Saturday. You got Sunday, and I'm very excited to have the individual that's going to be a part of this coming Saturday's event here in a DFW. I have Alex as well. She's part of the Hustle and Grow podcast that's here every week. It's an awesome show. Y'all need to check out the girl doing her thing here in the DFW. So big shout out to Alex as well. And also we have the woman herself, Miss Keisha as well. She's the founder and she's the CEO of I Am Radio, of course, in the DFW. She do a lot of great things in the community. So what's up, ladies? How are y'all doing? I know this has been a very productive week for y'all, and y'all doing great things. So what's going on?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, awesome.
I am doing well. Bear with me one moment because I think I have you streaming on the other side. Okay. Yes. So I am doing well. Very excited. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, he you loud and clear.
Hold on. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Alice, can you hear me?
I got you.
Okay.
Be careful, girl.
Okay. She said she can't hear me.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me okay?
We hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I just can't hear you. Bear with me 1 second.
Well, like I said, we thank everybody, as Keisha get herself set up, we thank everybody for tuning in to the second edition of Walking This Way in That podcast. I know Mr. U will be joining us too, so wait on Mr. U to time in as well. But what's going on? There you go. Nick, can you hear us?
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, awesome. There you go. So
technical difficulties tonight. Okay.
You know what? That's been going on lately. It's really been going on as of tonight, but
yeah.
Ladies, I thank y'all for taking time on your productive. I know this weekend is going to be a great weekend. It's going to be a legendary weekend with the event that you have going on. Now we got Mr. U coming in as well. I'm going to plug him on in. But there you go.
Hey, Mr. U. There he go.
Hey, what's good, y'all?
What's good?
Awesome.
Hey.
So let's talk about this event that's taking place. Let's go extraordinary event. You got Saturday and you got Sunday. So I thank y'all for taking time on your productive schedule. I know Alex, she's a part of it as well. I know she'll be doing a lot of media coverage. So Keisha, I know you've been doing this for you and Miss U. And what's so different about this event that's going to be taking place this weekend? What's the outcome? I feel like it's so very different in the atmosphere.
Yes,
more than ever before.
Yeah, it's definitely something different. One thing that I had to take a look at as I was going through the course of our events of the Merchant Mix, specifically this year, I'm usually an event or 3 ahead within the year as far as strategy and as far as visualization. And as we closed out the May Merchant Mix, I realized that the discussions, the resolutions, and the representation around mental health was disparagingly, geared around women. That was never the intention, but the representation in the rooms and the conversations was geared towards women. I mean, in May, it was Mental Health Awareness Month, but you also had International Women's Day, you had Women's Month. And so, I didn't have an idea for November, for the last idea for the Merchant Mix for the year. And I said, you know what? Right before we launched the September Merchant Mix, I said, I need to do something for the men. And I didn't know exactly what that looked like, but I spent a lot of time in silence and meditation and prayer. So, the Most High can just tell me what is needed, in our day and time. And I actually had an epiphany and I Googled, is there a men's day? Like I sincerely just Googled, like, is there a men's day? And the crazy thing is November is always the last Merchant Mix of the year. And coincidentally, there is an International Men's Day celebrated every year on November the 19th. And so as I began to research, I was just taken back that number one, there is an International Men's Day that I myself did not know about. And from collaborating with people and with speaking with people, a lot of people didn't know that there is an International Men's Day. So I actually went to that organization's website and gathered a lot of data and resources, and just found that there is a need and a disparity in the information that we uphold and that we showcase in our communities when it comes to bringing that awareness around men's mental health. So November is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. November 19th is the official International Men's Day. And because the Arlington Merchant Mix, we always celebrate on Saturdays, I'm just like, hey, we're going to do our Arlington Merchant Mix geared around men, celebrating the men that we know and love, addressing the issues that, again, as every Merchant Mix we deal with the real life situations that we are faced with in our day-to-day communities. And, our men play such an integral role in our lives. And I think what speaks higher to that is women having that awareness of what role that they play, and also being the pioneers and bringing the men into the forefront.
You know what? I'll gotta be somebody gotta say.
Okay. You have Father's Day, but you have more days than that. So that's what we're here to talk about.
Yeah, no
we got
offense.
Father's Day.
I mean, no offense to that. What about the whole Father's Day? You gotta realize every man is not a father, because I don't have any children. So
right. So there's more to it than that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. True. It's more to it than that. And I'm glad, Keisha, that you're doing something like this, because like every time, and you see this all the time on social media, anytime you try to do something to uplift men, you have individuals who come against that. Mm-hmm. Why? Okay, well, I'm saying it from a man's standpoint. Well, I gotta be, well, the women doing it too. Okay, I'm not really talking about that. I love the women. We thank God for y'all. But a lot of things, okay, let's uplift the guys, because guys have do a lot of stuff going on. So why is that? Like I said, you uplift the guy, here comes somebody come right along and want to try to knock you.
Haters are real, bro.
Yeah, haters are real. That's always like the cliche thing that goes on, and especially in our culture today. But I think that overall we've really lost sight of, due to social media and due to everyone, which everyone is entitled to their opinion, but let's just give it another perspective, right? I've never believed that, because I'm a law major. And so my awareness and perspective when it comes to opinion, that it needs to be educated, that it needs to come from someone that is well-versed and educated in a certain area and expertise. So I don't believe that I have a legitimate opinion on any and everything. Because again, in law, you depend on a judge to do a dissertation or disposition when it comes to certain issues, And so I think that's where I bring a different perspective when it comes to our community issues, that not everyone is qualified to speak on certain issues, and that we do need pioneers and people that are well-versed in these aspects to be willing to come forth, be willing to come forth and address these things. And if you are not someone that's well-versed, do you know the people that are well-versed to bring them into these rooms? And that's where networking comes into play. And I think that's one major factor. And one thing that sets the Arlington Merchant Mix apart is that not only are we creating the room, but we also have the eye to identify those people that we are bringing in at the right place at the right time to educate our community on what needs to be done to change the trajectory of where we're going in the world today.
Yeah. And that's what's up. Well, also we got Mr. U here, of course, from the famous Mr. U closet. He's gonna be there Saturday, and I know you got the suited up event this Sunday in Frisco with the Dallas Cowboys, and of course, Real America's team, of course.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about that. I know this coming. I know you're excited. I see the honorees. Man, it's awesome. Looking forward to being there Saturday to actually meet everyone in person for the very first time. Miss U, what's so different about this event? Not just this event, but this whole entire weekend. Because I know this in my spirit. I know this is on the verge of something big, and they got that excitement going on for it.
Furman, I agree with you, man. I feel that same excitement. I feel that same energy. It's something in the air that's just like something major is about to happen, And I'm just at a stage of my life, bro. I'm just grateful to be on this side of it, to witness it, The merchant mix, bro, the merchant mix, like Keisha said, is already a thing. She's been doing it. Is already out there. People know how impactful it is already. And to collaborate with her on the Men's Day, bro, everybody knows how passionate I am about the empowerment of men. I've done events in the past that were amazing, like events, memories of, guys coming together, networking and empowering each other, putting themselves in a position to just, be that person of appreciation. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't put no dollar amount on that. You know what I'm saying? To show people appreciation, bro, for their efforts. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Keisha and I talked about this. It's something that you don't really look for reward in it. You know what I'm saying? You're doing something that you just love and you're passionate about, and even the meetings I had today, it's like, just to inspire them and be able to, talk to them about this journey. It's like, I can't even make this stuff up. It's like we're on the inside of ourselves, doing what we're feeling led to do. And for somebody or for something to come about was like, look, I want to appreciate you for this. It's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it's almost like, how do I accept it? And what I think so unique about, this event on Saturday is the fact that I've had an opportunity to work alongside some of these other honorees that are being appreciated, and I know that these guys are really in the community. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's no fluff, so these guys are out, giving themselves, wholeheartedly to what they're passionate about. And yes, that does need to be acknowledged. Yes, that does need to be rewarded, because from what I was taught growing up as a young man, it's like when you show a guy appreciation for the little things, it makes him want to do more, even with the Suited Up brand, even with the Suited Up event, it was an event that I started back in 2020, right when COVID was really hitting, and a lot of, people was dying down with getting together and doing things. And the whole George Floyd thing happened. It's, what? Instead of me, what I'm saying, like, I'm not the rioter type of person, but it's like, I was like, let me speak through my art. Let me speak through my gift and put something together that's empowering versus being out, causing more violence. I said, let me put something together. Let me come up with some type of concept that can bring Black men together and we're uplifting each other. And what better way to do that than put some guys in some suits? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was crazy because it ended up turning into a tour. Started in Houston, went to Dallas, went to San Antonio, came back to Dallas again, and Suited Up 5. This is where we're at. I was juggling dates, and I was like, well, men's weekend, we can make it a whole weekend. Let's make it a whole international. Let's make it bigger than what we are. Let's make it a whole weekend. Why men don't deserve a weekend? You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be the head. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be overcoming all these challenges and still providing and still being strong and still carrying this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, Keisha, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So even with the midst of the partnership, you know what I'm saying, her and I were just brainstorming and just doing what natural collaborators do. You know what I'm saying? Just putting our mind together, putting our creativity together. And I was like, I'm looking at it like, yeah, let it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Like, then, you know, she come out with the award ceremonies and everything. I'm like, yes, that's perfect, because you know what I'm saying, that just it attaches more people to it, and it just grows from there. And the fact that those guys deserve to be honored, you know, so it's more guys too. It's more guys that
More.
I've had
Yeah.
opportunity to work with, man, that these guys are really out here holding it down. And it's such a sensitive thing, because man, we go through a lot. Furman, you were talking about that earlier, about, you know what I'm saying, like, man, we go through a lot. You know what I'm saying? We go through a lot that a lot of times don't get talked about or expressed or show any feelings towards. You know what I'm saying? Because we was conditioned to be strong and don't show emotions and all this type of stuff. And bro, that hasn't been my life. You know, so coming from my background and, you know what I'm saying, being stripped of the things that I was stripped of and having to overcome, it's like, man, that's full of emotion. That's full of feeling, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very grateful and excited to be the advocate of men empowerment, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a passion. It's not just something that I'm out here just I'm just doing. I'm really passionate about it. I'm really looking forward to just doing more, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so much that we haven't tapped into, and I'm excited to have this partnership, because I feel like the energy and the power is there, the effort is there, the know-how is there, the understanding is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to do so much more for women too. We're going to, because the thing is, like, when you empower the man, that enables him to do more for the community.
Yeah,
That enables him to take care of family. That enables him to be the man. It's a community thing.
Yeah, I think that the biggest thing is to you know, it's kind of like being the equalizer. Like, that's the energy that I get, is, you know, just us women have the understanding or go against the grain of what today's narrative is, you know, Miss Independent, and you know, I don't need this and I don't need that. And you know, I mean, I can't totally go against that, because me, naturally, that's how I am. But I have an awareness that I do need a duality. You know what I'm saying? I understand the importance of male and female, light and dark, you know, and that comes with our nature, you know, and I want us to be very intentional with learning with what does that mean
OG J
with
Holland is
today.
calling me.
Your
I'm gonna have
OG
to call
is
you back,
calling.
big bro.
Oh God, no, I'm playing.
That's crazy.
But you know, I want us to be very intentional about coming into awareness of what duality means, and that means not taking away what male and female brings to the table. I mean, you see so many discussions about tearing down women and tearing down men, and it's really divisive, and it offers no benefit to what needs to happen and what needs to be done right now to ensure a quality life for all parties involved, right? And so I think with the respect and with the right conversations and with the people that really have a interest in bridging those gaps, I mean, you have to step up, and we have to do things like what we're about to do this weekend. And I just want to take a time. I know Furman had stepped away a little bit, but I definitely want to take the time to introduce Alexis. So I have seen you a couple times. Like, I know you chiming in on the shows and on posts and stuff, but I have not formally met you. Maybe Mr. You has, I'm not sure, but Alexis, if you
I
can
haven't met her in
Not
person yet.
yet.
Like,
Okay, so
yes.
Alexis, I want you to
Yeah.
chime in and introduce yourself. I kind of dug into you today and checked your background, and you are absolutely doing a great
Amazing.
Yes.
Thank you.
She will be at the Merchant Mix doing live media coverage this
Wow.
Saturday, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in person. And I just
Likewise.
respect what you're doing. And again, just woman to woman, it takes a lot, to try to spearhead this industry and just really make a footmark and be respected. And so, again, I just want to put you in the forefront, introduce yourself. And again, I'm so excited to meet you this weekend.
Oh, thank you guys. I'm so excited to meet you as well. I've talked back and forth with Mr. Yu online. I didn't get to go to the DFW network event where he was at last time. And I was like, dang, he looks cool. I want to meet him. So I was like, I'm going in the DMs. I don't have no shame. I'm like, hey, we'll be friends. But just a background on me. So I used to be a teacher. Actually, I did special education for 3 years, and then I did kindergarten. But I'm a single mom. I've got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and being around 5-year-olds all day.
Awesome. I'll be seeing pictures of them. They're awesome.
My beautiful babies, thank you. But I had to transition from being around children 24/7 because it was making me unhappy. And if you have a passion in life and you have something that you know is a skill of yours and you're not tapping into it because you're scared of the outcome, well, you're never going to get there. I was afraid to leave teaching because it was a salary. And I was like, I've got kids to feed. I got this, I got that. Okay, well now, same scenario. I've got kids to feed. I just work harder and I work harder and I work harder. And that's why I founded the Hustle Hub. So
let's go.
So just the timeline, I started all of this June 20th. Is when I started everything. So almost 4 months now.
Yes, I love it.
I've never been on social media before, never been any type of influencer, never been any type of content creator, media personnel, podcast, nothing. It's just 4 months of work, hard work, dedication, passion, and just realizing, dang, I'm good at this. So let me see how I can help other people. And I'm not trying to be conceited or anything. I just know, like, I'm confident that this is where I'm meant to be. And I want to take the people with me that want to be with me to the top, So that's really my background. And for the event, this is going to be the first time doing live media coverage. So I'm super, super excited about it.
That's what the Arlington Merchant Mix is all about.
I know.
That's what it's all about.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm like, literally, like you said, I'm so excited to meet you guys. I've been wanting to meet you guys in person, all of you. And so I am super thrilled. Roby's going to be there with me. He's with Legworks Promotion. And he has been a pinnacle in helping me with the Hustle Hub. I mean, he's like my right-hand man.
So where did the name come from? How did you come up with that name?
Hustle Hub?
Yes.
Well, so I was, Chat GPT, right? And we all use it, right? I hope. It's an AI system, where you can put your thoughts in and they can generate something that sounds really good. So I first originally started the group and it was the Hustle and Grow Small Business Support Group. And then I was like, it's a little long. But that is the name of my podcast, Hustle and Grow Show, because that made sense. And so I kept that. I didn't want to rebrand that after already starting it. But we were thinking about doing in-person events like we did last weekend, the Operation Christmas Child. So we do community service events. We do volunteer events. We do networking events. And I wanted to have a t-shirt. And I'm like, I can't put Hustle and Grow, your small business support community, on a shirt. So I was like, let's make it fun. Hustle Hub. And so I don't know. That's really where it came from.
That thing sounds like a 14.
I think that is so dope. I can honestly say that was just an affirmation, for me personally, because 3 years into radio and into doing the Arlington Merchant Mix, people would always, you have to remember your why. Like, honestly, like people think that like I'm rich and people think this is all I do for a living. And I'm like, no, I go to work just like y'all. Okay. But
Same.
but one affirmation that I learned or that I heard over and over and over again over the course of 3 years was, this was my first, this was my first, this was my first. And it was always my first like vendor or like pop-up shop. This is my first radio interview. And so from media personality to media personality, me being 3 years in the game and kind of knowing the avenues that we are able to expand in regards to media and what services we can offer. I didn't tap into media coverage until my second year in. And so to hear that you have been in the game for, what you say, less than 6 months, and that the Arlington Merchant Mix is your first media coverage, I am truly honored and excited to have you at our event. I promise you will not regret it. Like, it's such a
I guarantee you won't regret it.
I know I'm not going to. How could I with you guys around? Are you joking?
Man.
Yeah, it's gonna be so dope, and I'm absolutely honored. And Mr. Yu, he has been such a great inspiration, motivator. I am so excited to be able to partner with him. We actually collabed on the last Merchant Mix, and he was just amazing. I always call him you amazing, but I'm excited for him to be able to share his expertise. I did International Men's Day, and I had to be able to trust somebody that could come in and speak from a male perspective. I do have a little speech written up. I've never written a speech for a Merchant Mix, but I did this time, just short little 5 to 10 minutes. But I wanted to make sure that we had someone with a good reputation, gab, and leadership that is able to speak from a personal reference, and Mr. Yu is definitely the face of men's empowerment in the DFW. And what I mean by that is, for someone to be so transparent and willing and open and fashionable and high energy as a man, he has really put himself out there to be received and accepted, and he's really putting in the work. All the men that I Am Radio is honoring at the men's Merchant Mix this weekend, it's not about all who you know. Over the course of this year, I have went through many trials and tribulations, and to keep this Merchant Mix going, I've had to have mentors, right? And all 7 of these men have been nothing but superb, humble, actionable mentors in my life, whether it be business wise or personal wise, and they're actually out here doing the work. I mean, if anyone thinks of I Am Radio, you know I Am Radio's been all over the place this year, and we wouldn't be if it wasn't for the 7 men that we are representing this year. And so that goes for Mr. Yu, that goes for Furman, that goes for Charles Mosley, that goes for Louis T. McLean, that goes for Carl Roberts, that goes for JD. I mean, all of these men have shown that they are positive. They've been vulnerable publicly, on their social media, and have shared that, it's hard out here, but we're still getting it, and we're still going to give in the midst of us not having what we think we
still
should have.
Showing up, baby.
We're still showing up. And it's important. It's important that these men are recognized, and that they're honored, and that they're told that they're heard. And that's what the point of the merchant mix this Saturday is to do. And not just for the men that's being officially recognized. We want women from all over. Like, this is not just like a merchant mix like any other merchant mix. Like, every merchant mix has been very important. I'm very intentional with all of them. But I really want the women to grab their husbands, grab their sons, their brothers, their fathers, and make a movement to bring them this Saturday to Cherry Moon so we can really celebrate and honor the ordinary men that are making ordinary and grandiose impacts in our lives and the communities. I mean, it is so much needed. We want them to know that they are heard, that they are loved, that they are worthy. And they don't have to be special to do so. They're humans, just like women are humans, and they need to be represented. They need to be upheld just like anybody else. And so that is what the nature of the merchant mix is for this Saturday.
Man, that's what's up. Also, we got a question too in the comment section. This is Miss Jones. She said to all briefly, what's your why and biggest challenge? That's for all of us.
Go first.
I'm a gentleman. Let the ladies go first.
I like that first.
Okay, Alexis, you go first.
I knew you were gonna say that. All right. So my why really is to bring people together, because right now, the state of our society, the state of social media, there's just a lot of hate. There is not a lot of kindness. There's not a lot of Jesus, and we need that. We need that back. So I want to be a light, and I want to help others be a light. I want to support other people. I want people to support me too, of course, obviously. It's not easy. It's no easy feat being a business owner, being a single mom. So I really rally behind my village, my community of people. I want to bring people together, and I want to do volunteer. I want to do community service events, because I just don't see it anymore these days. Like, I remember when I was a child growing up in church, there was an event all the time we were going to volunteer at, whether it was the food bank, whether it was this, whether it was that. I just don't see a lot of it. So I really want to change that stigma if I can, and really bring people together. And the challenge is staying on top of a lot of things, because I've got a lot. Got the insurance, I got 2 podcasts, I got a Facebook group, events. It's a lot. That's a challenge.
Yes, that's a challenge. Hey. But you're doing it though. You're doing it though, Alice. Keep it the great
She
work.
is though. She's doing it.
Yeah, you're doing it. What about you, Keisha?
Yeah, so my why is, I mean, just to keep it short and simple, is to connect people with people, people with ideas, and people with, opportunities. I mean, at the end of the day, it takes each and every one of us to really identify and understand what we all bring to the table. And all of that looks different depending on the person. But it also takes the understanding that we do all have something. It doesn't have to be the most grandiose thing. A lot of people look up to me and think I have all the answers. I absolutely do not. That's why I have learned through the course of 3 years to start, bringing in people that are well versed in certain areas where the information and resources are not available or are dispersed, and so that is where I have played an integral part to, again, bring in the right people at the right place at the right time. Our communities are underserved in information and resources. And when you start looking at the statistics, so we can, I really want to keep this focused towards the men, because I could really go on and on. But what's my why for the Arlington Merchant Mix International Men's Day celebration? Men have a suicide rate 3 times higher than women. 1 in 3 men have been the victims of domestic violence. Men on average die 4 to 5 years before women. African Americans with mental health conditions, especially those with schizophrenia, bipolar disorders, and other psychoses, are more likely to be incarcerated than people of other races. Compared with the rest of the population, African Americans are less likely to be offered either evidence-based medication therapy or psychotherapy. Only 1 out of 3 African Americans who need mental health care actually receive it. So what does that say? It says that our families, our communities, our institutions are not readily available, approachable, and resourceful to really respond to the reality of what is going on in our communities. We have baseless arguments every day on social media about what a man should or shouldn't do and what a woman should or shouldn't do. These statistics should be far-fetched above on the conversations that we're having on social media. Like, this is absolutely nonsense. It's a men issue and it's a woman issue. Women need to understand that we play an integral part in the community when it comes to pioneering, educating, nurturing, and creating safe spaces for our men and for our children to have a quality of life. So once we understand what that awareness and what that responsibility and accountability looks like, then we can start moving forward. But this going back on social media is not what's going to solve the issue. And so I stand very strongly against having these BS conversations and really stepping out on foot into our communities and addressing these issues that we are facing on a day-to-day issue. And again, bringing the right people at the right time to make sure that we are campaigning our families, our communities, and our nation to address these issues and offer a better environment for not only the men, but also the women to create and close the gaps in these, in these disparities. And that's what it's all about. I mean, our humanity is what matters. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, but again, a lot of the mental health is unfortunately geared towards women. And so we need to make sure that we have the key people that understand the disparity and bring the men into the forefront so we can give them their right space and avenue to be able to be the positive role models that they are meant to be within our lives. And that's only honorable that we celebrate them and let them know that they're heard, loved, and worthy without doing something special and grandiose.
Well said.
Awesome.
Very well said. I'm glad you shared those
really
statistics as well too. I didn't know those statistics. That was good that you shared that.
Man, that's what's up right there, Keisha. Well, what about you, Mr. U? To the question Ms. Jones asked, to all briefly, what's your why and biggest challenge?
Wow, man, I agree with both of those ladies. Those are some really great reasons why, and like overcoming these challenges, right? I think my why is I really want and desire to help people find their purpose, like find their ultimate purpose. Like, what are you supposed to be doing here? Finding that, tapping into it, and really just living in it, walking in it. I think that's so important. You talk about empowering, you're talking about speaking life and breathing life into individuals. So with that being said, I feel like that's a really strong why of mine. I think I've been putting in the efforts to achieve those whys, because I think when we can do that and achieve that as a people and know our collective reason why, we can really become really powerful, and I think that does include an operation of different races as well. I mean, we can do all the uplifting, empowering each other, but until we're able to really collaborate as a whole, so as we should, I mean, we're all here living this life, you know what I'm saying, and have all these different challenges. But I feel like if we had the collaboration of the unity of across the board. You know what I'm saying? Imagine how powerful we really could be. You know, so helping people find their purpose, man, understanding the bigger picture of things, bro. That's my why. And I think the challenge is just that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's getting other people to understand that importance, or just, you know, coming out for the movement. The challenge is, man, especially getting certain men involved. That's a challenge, man. Like men empowerment, getting men to come out to events sometimes that's for them has been a challenge itself. You feel me? It's like men, I don't know, we get so caught up in like, oh, we gotta make money, provide, we gotta do this, all this other stuff, different jobs, you know. But it's like our health, our wellness, our you know what I'm saying? It's like empowerment. You know what I'm saying? It's like we have to show up for us. That has been the challenge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I love doing it, bro. Like, even though it has been a challenge, I love doing it. And with collaborations like with Keisha, bro, it just makes the effort, like I said on the last show, it makes the effort just that much enjoyable when it's somebody that's selfless and that just gets it. You know what I'm saying? We all deserve to be celebrated. You know what I'm saying? We all are playing a role in this thing of life. So the challenge is, man, just overcoming that. Just overcoming that, getting people to know that, look, you know, we all can, we all got a place here. We all got a purpose. You know what I'm saying? So once we tap into that, what each other's real purpose is, what our goals and what our aims really should be, man, I'm here for that. And anybody that wants to join forces with us, let's go, baby. Because we going to the top. We taking over the city this weekend. Let's
For
go.
For sure.
Hey, that's what's up right there. It really is. My wise like same thing. Showcase a lot of individuals doing extraordinary things. My biggest challenge: stop putting people in places that does not belong there. I just said that had to be my biggest challenge. I'm just being honest. That had to be my biggest challenge. I've been putting people in place that does not even belong there, does not even fit there, instead of letting nature, let God put the people that need to be put there instead of me doing it. That's how I have to say that's my biggest challenge. I ain't gonna lie. Some people deserve it, a come to Jesus meeting. I'm just gonna leave that alone. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Cause I talked about this on the show last night. Cause the way I be thinking sometimes, it'll put me in jail. But I'm leave that alone though. I'm leaving that alone though. I'm just being honest. I'm being real. Because some people deserve to come to Jesus meeting. I'm just gonna leave like that.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, we all stand to be corrected, you know, at one point or another. You know, we all, you know, we're in the, like I said earlier, we're all in the environment where our opinions we think hold so much weight. And I think we need to understand that opinion needs to come from an opinion should hold weight. You know what I'm saying? It needs to come from someone. If you're going to cast an opinion or a disposition on something, I think people need to be more clear that it needs to come from someone that is educated and well versed in a certain area. That just because we think a certain way about something,
Seek
that
wise counsel.
seek wise counsel. That is not the reality, and that is not the way that particular situation works. And so I think we've gotten very carried away with just allowing ourselves and other people's opinions kind of drive the narrative. Unfortunately, and again, I could say this from experience because I do have a background in law, that public opinion, which is very feeble because media is very, unfortunately, I am a media personality, but I try very hard to make sure I don't try. I am very intentional with integrity when it comes to information. And I just don't support certain things or promote certain things in my media content. But we have to be very clear about how things work. And unfortunately, the media plays on the feeble-minded. And so it's very easy to control the masses with certain tactics and misinformation and disinformation. And so people don't understand like how that information actually really affects society as a whole. And it goes as deep into sentencing. So when you have these big profile court cases, or it doesn't have to be big profile. I mean, just the fact that people feel a certain type of way based off of their experience, religion, and other preferences, that those type of opinions drive a certain disparity in incarceration, especially in the African American community, that it's an issue. And that unfortunately a judge, that's where you would want to get your opinion from, depending on the background and moral compass of that judge. That is where the precedents come from. And so I think we need to be very careful and need to be more aware of what we talk about and what we stand for and what we campaign for at a mainstream level, and be very responsible with what we put out and what we entertain and what we attest to. And I'm happy to, again, over the course of the past couple years, to really align with those that have that understanding and that are also pioneering for the same things, like Mr. Yu, like Alexis, that really understand from life experience what it feels like to, not necessarily not just be supported, but just have that eye that says, hey, there's a problem and we need to come together and find a solution. And it's only far few in
Exactly.
between that you find those people that are really passionate about that, minus the politics. And that's the politics that we have to fight through, because it's a lot of oversaturated information and strategies in this industry. So we're trying to make sure that we stay authentic through these type of things.
That part.
And that's what's up right there. They would say, Ms. Johnson, I'm going through treatment. I would just think about telling the council center team that our community does not hold that much tangible resources. And I would like to collab with them. I want to bring these type of service to community. I am awaiting a call back. Keisha, you want to chime in on that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're all always open to feedback, to what the community is saying, that, where those resources are needed. Again, we don't know everything. We know the things each individually that we have identified that we're trying to bring a solution to. But I think me, myself, Alexis, and Mr. Yu are open to receiving feedback about some of those other gaps that are needed in our community. And again, partnering with those that are able to close those gaps. We understand that there's a lot of different things that are going on in our communities. We're trying to address those things as we come along and become aware. And honestly, just that comment really attests to that there's a lot more work that we need to do, and a lot of other
That's what I was
ground
just
that we
thinking.
need to cover.
Right.
Yeah. So, that really just attests to that's a lot more ground and work that we need to cover. And I think that we're all willing to do.
Man, that's
I appreciate
I'm
comments
glad
like
you
that.
yeah, exactly
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
I appreciate comments like that, because that actually brings awareness to some things that we need to focus on. And I think that's what's so important about the audience chiming in and getting their voice heard too, because I mean, that's what we're here. We're here to hear the people, you know what I'm saying? The power of being heard. We're here to hear you guys' needs and, focus on those areas and address those. I mean, I think that really helps us with our efforts, when we can hear the audience, we can hear the people say, hey, this is going on, that is going on. And Keisha and I, we're two very, very resourceful people. I know Alexis is too. Furman, you are too. We're very resourceful people. When you can get that to collaborate, you know what I'm saying? You're able to help the masses when you're able to put so many different separate resources together and focus on a certain effort. It closer and steers you to success, or, you know what I'm saying, the well-being of everybody involved. So whoever that was, thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's Miss Jones. I think it's Miss Jones. She always watches the show and stuff like that, so she's always coming. So big shout out to Miss Jones. She's looking forward to meeting you all. So I hope you come out, Miss Jones, this weekend, this Saturday, and then you got Sunday as
Perfect time. Perfect time.
So that'll
Keisha,
be
you know what
awesome.
you're wearing? Keisha, you know what you're wearing yet?
Do
I don't know
I?
what I'm wearing yet.
I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm wearing yet.
I don't know what I'm wearing yet neither.
Real jazzy this weekend.
You know what I'm saying? I think I'm about to put it
been
on this
since the
weekend.
Halloween shindig, so I'm like, oh, I need to step out this weekend.
But it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to
It
it. Like I
is.
said,
It's
just
gonna be nice.
to
It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a vibe for real.
It's
Oh yeah, most
alive
definitely.
all the time. Sorry.
And also looking forward to Alexis as well. I know she'll be doing a lot of interviewing and stuff like that. That's gonna be awesome. So, what's the outcome you're expecting, Alice, when you interview everyone that's gonna be there? Because I know it's gonna be exciting. It's just something special about this event. It really is. I know all of them are spending. It's a version of a breakthrough on this one. That's why I got my spirit on this one.
You know what's cool too? It all
It's
came
a
together
banger.
so easily and fluidly. Like I sent a message to Mr. Hugh, talked to Furman, talked to Keisha. I was like, okay, wait, we're actually doing this. Let's do it. Let's do it. So no, I'm super excited for it, you guys.
I wasn't even gonna be on tonight. I had told Keisha. I know I had told Furman. Furman reached out to me earlier today. He was messaging me. If you got time, I was like, yeah, bro. Then I said, I paused and I said, you know what? I said, my partner Keisha got this. I'm gonna trust her with this one. And then later she hit me up and it was like, no, Mr.
You, come on with it, homeboy.
I was like, my dog, she got this.
Yeah, I mean, it really takes, we all have blind spots, you know what I'm saying? We're all trying to do so much at one time, and it really takes all of us to come forth and to really bring what we uniquely bring to the table to make this stuff happen. It's not just I Am Radio, it's not just Hustle Hub, it's not just Walking His Way Impact Voice Podcast, it's not just Mr. U's Closet. What we're about to see this weekend,
man, it's about to blow everybody's head off.
It's really I mean, the connecting of the dots of everything that has transpired through the year, and really just seeing how genuine connections are made and how we can all bring what we have to offer to the table into one setting, and to be able to really support each other and show people what it's really about. And on top of that, like Mr. U, he has his suited up experience, and that even more so because it's not just for the men, it is for the women and for the youth to come together and really again streamline those experiences and those skill sets needed to be able to show up as our best selves continuously, whether that be through fashion, like Mr. U continuously talks about within his journey, but also through a spirit of authenticity and through healing and, through collaboration. Like it really takes a village. It really takes a village. This is not just about, oh, I Am Radio and Mr. U's Closet, we're coming together. No, it is two entities that understand village, trying to come together, mesh these two things together to make sure that people understand the necessity of
that
people
is called
coming together.
Pioneers of our time. I didn't think I would be a pioneer doing this. Like I was just doing it, but it's like this is an amazing feeling. You know what I'm saying? And to see it all come together in one space, man, you live for stuff like this because you just know there's gonna be some lives changed within this event. Within this weekend, man, people are gonna go back to their regular lives the next week, and they're gonna remember, like, man, that was impactful.
And that's what it's all about. And that's why I'm just looking forward to just coming together. embracing each other in love, supporting each other, loving on each other. That's the whole weekend I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it's
Just to
crazy.
embrace
And
that
really,
love with
that's
each other. That's it.
what it's all about, is promoting sociability and communal activity. And I think I've talked about this before, because even Mr. U, like, is not from here, right? Like, in the Midwest, it is not like the communal activity and the awareness and the events and the networking. It's part of the culture. Like, they already have that going. And so
Right.
to be here, like DFW, like Dallas has its own culture, but it's still different than what like I'm used to seeing in Michigan and like Detroit and Chicago and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard, like knowing what I know in my mind, what I have to give kudos to my dad. So I just want to say on the record that, you know, the Arlington Merchant Mix, I Am Radio, like that wouldn't be anything if it wasn't for my father throughout the course of my life showing me and having me in the right rooms
That's
to show me
clutch.
the importance of community and bringing people together and having people in the right
That's
rooms at the right
clutch.
time. Like,
Absolutely.
that's where I get this from in my mind. Like, my father was very intentional with that. So kudos to my dad. You know, I owe this all to
Pops, what
him,
up?
and to the Most High. But trying to assimilate that or recreate that here in a community where, like Arlington,
Because everybody's not
was
conscious of that.
yes,
Everybody just don't
It's
think
really hard.
community.
it
Some
was
people
not
don't think
there,
community.
especially in Arlington. I mean, I created the first and longest standing pop-up shop. That's what they called it coming out of COVID. I don't think the Arlington Merchant Mix is a pop-up shop. It's way more than that. But I have created the first and longest standing pop-up shop out of Arlington, Texas to date. And so it's very important that we all come together to keep this going, because it is a culture that's trying to be cultivated and bring awareness around, where in Dallas you might already have it there, and in Fort Worth you might already have it there. I understand I can go to Dallas right now and do what I'm doing now in Dallas and I can blow up. I intentionally don't do that because I understand that there's underserved people right here in our community, and I'm
Right.
also bringing first timers, even like Alexis. Like, there's still a need for representation of people from all over the DFW to come
But look
to a
how the
safe
network
space.
crosses. Look how the
It
network crosses.
Literally.
Like Keisha and I are we're in the perfect position to partner because it is crossing networks so amazingly. It's scaling so on its own. It's scaling so beautifully.
like Alexis said, it's natural, right? Like, it's seamless. It
Organic.
naturally
Yeah.
happens.
Man, that's
We're
what's
like
up.
the perfect host. We're like the perfect host. It's like we're the face of it, but it's doing its own thing. It's going to touch and impact so many people's life from it, man. You just got to thank God for this being in the position, bro.
Yeah, that's it. And let me ask y'all this too. And we all been through some ups and downs. We all been through some trials and tribulations, where it came from individuals. How do y'all keep that going? How do you maintain that focus? Because we all been through some hell. We all been beat up. Names been drug out there in the mud. And I'm just being honest. Name been drug out in the mud, been accused this and that. How do y'all maintain that composure? And as they say, take a licking, but keep on ticking. How do y'all keep it going? I'm asking some pros here. Who want to start
Who
off
wants to
first?
go to first?
Oh gosh, I was gonna
You
say.
don't know what my advice.
I guess I'll go, but I really don't have an option to not keep going, right? You know, so I really take pride in that. Every painful experience, every trial, every tribulation I've been through is what got me to where I am now.
That
If
part.
I didn't have that toxic relationship, if I didn't have that domestic violence, if I didn't have this, if I didn't have all of these terrible things happen to me, I would have never been a voice of reason for anyone to listen to because I would have had no experience on it. I do have experience. I went through it. I might not be the same and it had the same outcome that you had, or maybe yours was worse, but it's not a competition. We have gone through trials, we have gone through tribulations, and to be able to connect with someone and be like, I understand your pain and I'm here for you if you want to talk about it. That's what matters. So I'm blessed. You know what? I'm thankful I went through what I went through. I made it out of it. I'm better for it, and I'll continue to be better for it.
I love how Alexis put that, man. That was like clutch. And I feel the exact same way. I think a lot of times we were conditioned to compete. Especially as men. It's like we have this mentality or this gene in us where it seems like we must compete. You know what I'm saying? But I over compete. I look at it like we gotta find some type of way to collab, bro.
Yes,
you feel what I'm
literally.
saying? That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? So like how I overcome that, bro. I do what I'm doing right now. I surround myself with other like minds, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's focused on the bigger picture, bro. Because it's really, you know what I'm saying? If we really focus on that little small stuff, we really can pick each other apart. Oh, you ain't this, you ain't that, you ain't doing this, you know what I'm saying? But it's like we're finding the positives in each other and we're expanding on those things which are in harmonious effort is going to make all of us better.
Awesome.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like surrounding yourself around those people, bro, who understand the element of the things unseen. Like small minds focus on the problems, bro. But it's like how can you even complain if you ain't got no solution, bro? You just a part of the problem now. So anytime man, Keisha, bro, I know y'all probably I don't even care if the media get tired of me talking, man. Keisha, that girl is dope, man. Like to have somebody around you that can speak life, speak to you from a whole nother realm, to get you up out of whatever man, it's like, bro, that's crazy clutch. You feel me? It's like, bro, I appreciate, like Alexa was saying, I appreciate all the hard stuff I've been through. I appreciate the trial, the tribulation, because it got me to where I am today.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Yeah. So it was all worth it. I count it all joy now. Because if God would have told me this part of my life was gonna happen, I probably would have, wouldn't even believe him. You know what I'm saying? But bro, to be sitting right here in this moment, bro, talking these facts with y'all, bro, I appreciate every hardship. I appreciate every hater, everybody that doubted me, every partnership that didn't work. You feel me? I appreciate all of y'all. Look, y'all kept me pushing till it got me to where. And it's like, this ain't even, I'm going to tell y'all a little secret right here real quick. I want y'all to bring y'all ear a little closer. This is just the beginning.
That part.
For sure.
It really is. It really is. And I love it. And I really do. I love it. It's just a breakthrough. And that's why I keep getting it's just a breakthrough at the verge of it. And God is putting the right people in place. That's what I mean earlier. Not put the people in place that does not deserve to be there. Because God got them seats set up for the designated individuals. And you would know when they come into fruition.
Yes. And I think as individuals, like we have to pay attention to our own individual lives and what is being brought forth in real time in our lives. God. Like when stuff is not working out, when that relationship is just like, okay, this is draining, or you're taking too much away from me and you're not adding or speaking life into me, when things are out of your control, like you really have to take a step back to do that self-analysis. Like, okay, I have this big vision. I've already stepped forth and became willing to execute on X, Y, and Z. Like, where do I need to let go? And what do I need to hold on to? And it takes a lot of discipline, a lot of wisdom and discernment to be able to keep pushing through that. And I think that's been my biggest challenge throughout these 3 years, because it's been like, oh, Keisha, I am radio, and oh, she's doing this and doing that. And I've been trying to live a regular schmegler life on the side. And unfortunately, like, that hasn't worked out too. Like, I've really had to sacrifice, like, literally, y'all. I've really had to sacrifice on, you know what, Keisha? It's more than that. You deserve more than that. Like, you're worthy of X, Y, and Z. Like, when people are really trying to walk in their purpose, I think a lot of us deal with imposter syndrome. Like, we're not worthy, or we're not really aware or accept the accomplishments and the strides that we have made. And so I think that a lot of us try to support and advocate for others in our communities and kind of forget or don't advocate as much for ourselves. And I think that we really need to take the time to own and to celebrate and to hone in on who we are as individuals, and really take that pledge of allegiance to really be the best that we can be, that we know how to be, and know that that's enough. And like Mr. You said, like, surround ourselves with those people that really align with where we're going. I mean, the men that we're celebrating this Saturday at the Merchant Mix, it's not just because I know them, like, personally, like we've collabed in some way, or we, cross
No, they dope for
paths.
real. These dudes,
Like,
these
they're dope
dudes.
for real. Like, I know, like, there's some people that I'm celebrating this weekend that was part of an event lineup that could not make it, because of some personal issues. And it's like, we have to honor that. We have to honor people that are still showing up, that are still out here doing their thing, that are really dealing with real life stuff, and that are continuously showing up. Because you know what? These men that I see that are on the face of these I Am Radio Community Impact Awards, I know for sure that they're out here in the streets, that they're out here mentoring, that they're leading, that they're pushing forward in business. Like, they're really
No, for
sincere
real.
about what they do. And, it's not, and I don't think I've
Look at
met,
Alexa smiling. She knows.
I
I
don't think I've
know.
met,
I know. I'm excited,
Like,
bro.
we out
there's
here.
probably a couple of them I think I haven't even met in real life. I've just really
Out here,
people watched.
boy.
And so it's just important. It's important. Like, Mr. U, I wanted to present him an award, and he was like, he should know. And I'm like, it's important. It's important that people are recognized and are rewarded for their efforts. And it's not about accolades. It's really just showing people that the stuff that they're doing matters. Like, it really does matter, and that they're heard, and that, and it'll give a gateway for them to also honor others that have supported them
For
as well.
sure.
And that's what
Yeah.
I'm looking for. Paying homage in any form is the utmost currency that I think, like, gratitude above money is like the highest form of currency that we have in our lives. And what I'm doing this weekend is just paying homage to the deep connections, genuine connections that I've made throughout this year, the powerful men that I have came across in my life this year, which is very important to me because I had to make a real life decision early in January, and I really didn't know what my life was going to look like after that. And I thought I was losing something. I thought I was losing a part of myself. And the men that replaced that void through sincere, genuine, high energy, positive interaction I mean, you just can't put a price on that. And all of these men in their humanity, I respect and I honor, and they deserve to be put at the forefront. And I'm inviting the community to invite their friends, their family, their husbands, their brothers, their cousins, all the men that are a part of their family, a part of their community. We're inviting you all out this Saturday, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Cherry Moon, to really just commune with each other and understand the importance of sociability, and just to make sure that we are, just creating that safe space for men to be themselves and
Have
to
fun.
express themselves. And it's just going to be a beautiful thing. I mean, Mr. U, what he's got going on Sunday
Oh, yeah.
in Frisco, again, is just another art and another facet of experience that we're able to celebrate men, women, and the youth as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And I know it's gonna be some working involved, because I know Alex, we're interviewing, hosting going on. I know gonna be some pictures taken this coming Saturday. I just look forward to meeting everybody.
Yes,
And to me,
Furman.
it's just the fellowship. I just look forward to the fellowship. That's the only thing I look forward to.
Furman, I don't think I ever saw you in person. I don't think
I've never met
I've been on
Furman in
your show.
person.
Furman, I've been on your show so many times. I'm not even a guest no more.
I know,
But I've
right?
never seen you in person.
But you know what?
What?
You know what? We never made each other point. But you know what? We had a great
Where are you
conversation
hiding
one
at?
day. I'm in the A town, but I'm in the A town. I'm in Arlington. I live in Arlington.
You're in
You
Arlington,
in
and I ain't never met
Arlington,
you,
bro.
Furman. That's just
But you
a
know what?
goddamn mess.
But me and
Sorry
Mr.
about
U had a
that.
very, you know what I'm saying? Me
What?
and Mr. U had a very great conversation one day. And Mr. U is funny. You ever talk to Mr. U on the back end, he'll have you laughing. And we had a great
You got
conversation.
real stuff, bro.
Yeah, we had some real stuff. Great conversation. But he showed me that it was real. It was a real brotherhood there when we had talked and discussed some things. But Mr. U was very funny when you talked to him on the phone. Very funny. He had me laughing during the conversation. But I respect the conversation that we had. And that really showed me, man, that's a real brother right there. It really is. And the
Oh yeah,
integrity
I
that he
deal
had.
with a lot of dudes, bro. I had dudes call me and vent to me all the time, like this men empowerment stuff. I'm not just, I'm not just showing up on flyers, bro. I'm really living it. You feel me? Like I got guys
Sure.
that contact me that was coming to the event Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys really open up to me. Like I've been doing this. They know, like Mr. U, bro. You saw it. Like it's just, bro. I don't even know what to say, but I love doing it. I love it being this person that other dudes can call and be like, bro, I need an answer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like real life stuff. So you gotta find the humor in it, like you were saying, Furman, bro, because it'd be like stuff that you can't even make up. So you gotta kind of like some people find peace in laughter. You know
It
what I'm
was
saying?
funny. I ain't gonna lie, it was funny. He had
It
me
was.
laughing.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
He had me laughing.
But I have
But
my
it's
serious moments too, you know, you did.
yeah, he does. But we had a conversation, had me laughing. But that was needed. You turned that anger into laughter. But it was funny though. But I did put a challenge out there earlier. Well, I told Alice about it. I said, you know what? I do a game of bowling and just put that challenge out there for
I want to
bowling.
do it. I can help you guys put it together too. I'll be like, hey, everybody, Hustle Hub, we're going
Let's
bowling.
get it. Y'all already know, like BBB.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
because I told Alice about it. I said, because I got a weekend coming up in December that I'll be off. And I love to put a game. I would love to put a game together bowling. And we just bowl and have a good time.
We gonna vibe with it. Hey,
Put
look,
the challenge out there.
Alexis, look. I know we never met each other in person either. Keisha, no, but your boy a whole vibe in real life.
I
You
can
feel me?
tell.
So
He
you in the her in the us, all of us in this one building together. It's about to be crazy.
It's
We're
about to
gonna
be crazy dope.
We're gonna fill up that whole room. I feel like with our
For
personalities.
sure.
Man, like
For sure.
this about to be crazy.
And like I said, I'm just looking for. I'm excited, and I don't want it to end. I really don't want it to end. I'm very excited about.
I'm damn near
this conversation.
speechless.
Man, my bro JD gonna be up in there. That's gonna
Oh,
be
I had JD on the
crazy.
show.
The
I had
Sunday
JE on the show a
Takeout,
while back.
Rise and Elevate, Taqua Ministries, Walking His Way Impact Voice Podcast. I mean, we have, the NAACP, the Arlington Black Chamber of Commerce. Like, y'all don't understand, like the
Oh yeah.
like the man. I just this
So-
point I don't want to talk no more. I just want to see y'all Saturday.
Roby wanted me to say something. for
Man,
you
I gotta
guys.
what's
Keisha, what up, Keisha? You okay? Yeah. Cause I remember that we talked about that. I was like, Keisha, that's how we roll it now. You was for real. She was for real.
I'm ready. I'm excited what God is doing. I'm very
What
excited.
did Roby
crazy.
want to say, Alexis?
Oh, okay. So he wanted me to tell a little bit about the whole us coming out live media coverage, and this is what he told me. He said, our central objective revolves around community engagement with a dedicated focus on deepening our involvement in the vibrant DFW area. We're committed to using our collective voice as a powerful tool to amplify the stories and efforts of diverse organizations, irrespective of their size. By fostering a culture of active support, we aim to strengthen the bonds within our community and contribute to the overall well-being of the DFW area. That's what Roby
Well,
had
what
to
Mr.
say.
You say, clutch. Let's go.
No, bro,
Let's
that's
get it.
clutch, bro. It's like where y'all come from, fam. It's like
For
y'all just
sure.
coming out of the nowhere, bro. Y'all dope, man. It's like praise God, man, for y'all, bro. It's like y'all are like flames to the fire, bro. Y'all just making this y'all help breaking this together, bro, in a way that y'all probably don't even understand yet. But when y'all in the building, y'all see the energy. It's gonna be a whole
You're
vibe,
gonna
bro.
see. Yes.
You're gonna see.
I'm excited. I know
Crazy.
Roby's excited too. He said he already met you. He was like, "You're gonna love Mr. You."
Oh yeah, it's a whole energy. And Alexis, like I see how you move too, so I already
Yes.
know
You're
it's
gonna
gonna be a
fit
vibe.
right in. It's
I'm
just gonna be legit. It's just gonna be legit. Like
We
I'm
can't even really
excited
tell y'all how many people. It's people that going to be in the building that we know, but
from
y'all
all
don't
over.
even know yet. So bro, all y'all gotta do is show up. Crazy.
Just show up and we'll show out. Everybody's gonna show out. It's a weekend of celebration. You know, it's a weekend of community activity, sociability, celebration. I mean, it's nothing more, nothing less than that. We could put any accolades and any titles on the flyer or whatever. What
It's
we
not
really
even
need,
about that. It's not even
it's
about
really
that.
not. Like that's what we have to do just because that's the name of the game, right? Like
Right.
really what we're about to witness is something truly remarkable, and I just want to encourage everyone to come out and be a part of it. It's a free event. We have DJ Mr. U on the ones and twos. He's also our honorary guest speaker. We'll make sure
Bro, y'all already know it's
yeah,
the vibe, bro. It's about to
it's
be
dope.
Furman. You don't even know. Yeah. I think Alexis probably
Oh,
know. 'Cause
no.
Alexis hit me
My
up. She like,
headset
Mr.
just
You, I
died.
like it. She like, Mr. You, I like your swag. Like, I
Oh,
want to
Dr.
collab.
Here.
Alexis hit me up. It was like weeks ago. She like, Mr. You, I like your swag. We got to collab. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
So she know, Furman. Yeah, I've known you longer than her. And you picked up on the vibe, bro. Come on. Let's
But
get it.
you know what I'm excited
Huh?
about, and I look forward
Bro,
to
we
it.
right in your home. We right there in Arlington, bro. You supposed to be tapped in.
It was my schedule, but hey, that was my schedule. But I will
No,
be there this
Furman's
Saturday.
he's been well in the circle. It's just
Yeah,
his
he
his
had that.
schedule,
He
but
had
we're getting him out this weekend. So anybody that's been on Walking His Ways Impact Voice podcast, if he has extended
If
his
y'all support for
services to
real,
you and you've been on the show, I mean, he has put his best foot forward and his services and gratitude forward for our community. Make sure that y'all come out and support this man. I mean, he has really done his due diligence in our community, and he's not even from our community. He has really taken over and
you
has
know what I'm
just
saying?
galvanized the industry within our community. So make sure y'all come out and support Walking His Ways Impact Voice podcast this weekend. He is one of the I Am Radio community impact honorees. And so again, we want to invite everyone out to the Arlington Merchant Mix is Saturday at Cherry Moon Bar and Grill, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. It is free entry and family friendly. We also have the Suited Up experience. Mr. Yu, tell them more about that on Sunday.
Yeah, but you know, the Mr. U, what I'm saying, Mr. U, the Suited Up brand, man, you guys that know, like it has been around for what 3-4 years now, and we're up on Suited Up 5. I want to do it out of Frisco. It's gonna be a diverse area. You know what I'm saying? Upscale. You guys know that Cowboys be out there practicing, but I always try to do Suited Up in a diverse area. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole purpose, the whole narrative of it. And I'm excited about doing it this Sunday after the Merchant Mix event. You know what I'm saying? To keep the celebration going for you, those of you who can make it, come on now. It's going to be a photo shoot event. We're going to be, you know, shooting different photographers, guys in suits. The ladies going to be with us doing different poses. And just having a good time, networking, empowerment, meeting each other, keeping it going. It's a whole festivity. It's a whole weekend vibe. You know what I'm saying? So y'all come out to Arlington and bring it north to Frisco. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not a small thing that Keisha and I trying to do. We're really trying to open this thing up. You know what I'm saying? And really cross market with it. You know what I'm saying? We don't want it to be just at one location. We want y'all to feel this internationally, nationally. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all come out and be a part of this. This is a whole movement. What we're doing. We're excited about it. We feel like it's gonna be great. I don't care if 2-3 people there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it in like, you know what I'm saying? Like we always do. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't even about all of that. Who don't like who, this, that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is all about a whole bigger picture of empowerment. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a suit, you know what I'm saying? You got a nice combination together. If you don't, hit your boy up. I can get you together. But if you got a nice suit, shirt and tie, you can put the fedora on, sunglasses with your accessories and your watches and your jewelries and your things. And come on out to Frisco. And, you know, we're gonna continue on this movement. And Keisha gonna be there. If y'all want to see Keisha. Keisha gonna be there. And I have another guest that's gonna be there, very powerful speaker that's gonna share some information and share some life with the people, with my people that show up. So I'm also gonna speak, share a little something, bless the crowd. And just keep this thing going. We're gonna eat. They got some restaurants and stuff out there. We're gonna eat. We ain't gonna just be taking pictures. We're gonna be, you know, meeting and talking and engaging with each other and cross networking and who's there. You feel me? But I'm really excited about this Merchant Mix though. Keisha, man, another one.
Another one. Sure.
No, so let me ask y'all this too. I know people probably ask, is there a dress code? Is there a dress code to the event? I just want to throw that out there because my probably ask, is it a dress code? You know,
so the Merchant Mix.
Well, yeah, because I put it out there.
I was telling people business casual. Business casual. People ask me too. Business casual.
I mean, we hang out at the Merchant Mix. I mean, we just do our thing. So come as you are. I always say, you know, it is a networking thing. You always want to dress to impress, or, you know, you always just want to dress on how you want to be perceived and respected.
Put your best foot forward.
Put your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying?
But let me find out you ain't got no suit.
There is now for the Merchant Mix. I mean, come as you are, but you know, look fly. We're gonna have a good time. But for the Suited Up experience, nah.
Well, yeah.
But like I said, with Saturday,
you gotta come out there formal. That's a formal event.
The Suited Up, that's formal, baby. We what is it called? Suited and booted.
We suited and booted.
For the suited and booted. But they do come out Saturday. Make sure y'all do look for something when y'all do come out Saturday. No booty shorts.
Saturday, we're good. We can hang out Saturday.
He said no booty shorts.
No booty shorts. No.
Oh, yeah.
People
it's a family-friendly event. Don't come out looking in any type of way.
No,
I have a lot of representation from all over. Yeah.
No
Come well-mannered, please.
Well-mannered. Can you see what you eat?
French fry.
I'm hungry too. I gotta move around.
Oh man, hey, but I know, I'm not here to hold y'all up, but I know big shout out
Bro,
to
it's so many stuff like I know we about to get off because I'm ready to go too. But like he said, I am the guest speaker for Saturday, man. I'm so excited. And I just want to pray right now that God put something in my belly for me to speak for this audience to take with them. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be less of me and more of the message that God wants to be spoken. And I'm excited about it. I'm honored. Keisha, thank you for this platform. Thank you for the partnership. And I just want to continue to do God's work. You feel me? And look stylish doing it. I probably can't really help that part. But yeah, I'm excited about all of this, man. I just feel like God is really in the midst of it. I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? It's a feeling that you get when you know that, you know what I'm saying, God is a part of it. And I'm so excited. I look forward to meeting everybody Saturday and Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, guys, come out. Just have a good time with us. Vibe with us. And we got some more stuff planned too, man. We got some more events planned. 2024 is right around the corner. I just picked up some amazing new clients today, man. 2024 is looking really great. Yes. 2024 is looking really great. Keisha and I, we're gonna keep it going. I'm excited about the conversations that her and I have. Is freaking powerful. So yes, we're gonna keep this thing rolling, keep this thing going for y'all. Furman, bro, I'm so glad to have you on the boat, bro.
Thank you, Furman.
Thank y'all very much for the opportunity. Like I said, I'm just excited to be able to meet y'all finally in person.
That's crazy.
But you know what, Mr. You, for me, there's no excuses. In order to live interest in life, you got to get out. You got your comfort zone. You got to get out. Don't like, oh, I feel like doing no for now. You just got to get out and make things happen.
Bro, you got to get out.
I'm learning.
Yeah, that's when the doors, that's when the gates and stuff really open up, bro. When you start getting out here and putting your personality in the midst of, because people already hear your voice, they see your platform, but when you get out here and you get in the community, like you'd be surprised how many people actually show you love, bro.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because I got asked a question today. Someone asked me, "You gonna take your date Saturday? You gonna have somebody on your own?"
Wow, good question.
I'm just leaving it. I just got asked that today, the other day. You gonna take somebody with you? You got somebody on your own? Gonna bring Saturday? I said, I don't know. We'll see.
I think y'all should drink. People should. I think like. Because I'm gonna have me some nice threads on Saturday. So people, y'all know your boy. Y'all better come dressed. We're gonna be taking pictures.
All right,
we're gonna be taking pictures. We're gonna be taking pictures.
So we need to update our IG, right? Update our IG account, and
we need to make sure we all have our blue checks by Saturday.
Yeah,
because I learned.
No, it's for real. For real.
I heard that in order to get more followers going. Help me out with this one, I miss you. I heard that in order for you to get more followers, you have to take great pictures. Is that correct? In order to
you got to take quality pictures.
Your content, yes.
Quality pictures, bro. Content. That's the name of the game right now.
So people don't understand that. They think, well, you let me like them because it's the way you take your pictures. I mean, you got
right. They be thinking these phone pictures be cute, be nice, but it's like the measurements don't measure up right when you.
All right, D, we'll save you a seat for 4 people. I got you.
Wow.
Hey, y'all just come on. You can register on Eventbrite or just pop
it's a
up.
whole lot of space.
We've been doing this for 3 years. People just pop up. This is a known,
Yeah.
It's legit. You can just come along.
The
Eventbrite is for the new people, but people that's been rocking with us, they've been loyal and they come every time, baby. So just pop up. Cherry Moon Bar and Grill, Arlington, Texas.
Oh man, like I said, I'm just
come
excited.
on home. Okay.
Yeah, come on home. Killing these fries.
Man, I'm just excited. I really am, man. Big shout out to the 14 people sharing this podcast right now. Big shout out to the 14.
Thank you, y'all.
Y'all the real MVPs. Y'all the real MVPs.
Yeah, big shout out to me and John. Man, we're looking forward to meeting everybody Saturday. Man, y'all come on out this coming Saturday in the A-Town, Arlington, Texas. Meet Mr. U, meet Keisha, meet Alice as well. And many other great people is going to be in the building.
For real, it's going to be a star-studded
lot of people. So you never know who you'll come in contact with because your blessing it's locked up in somebody. It's locked up with somebody. No, if you get that blessing, you got to come by and get it.
That's why you
So
gotta stop hating on folks.
you know what? We talked about that last night, Mr. You on the show. So we were talking about that me and China White were talking about the forgiveness part.
That's why
You know
you gotta
what?
stop hating on folks.
Forgiveness.
Your blessing good because God could be positioned in somebody else. You hate on God could be positioning them to be the one that's blessing you. You out here trying to compete with folks.
Yeah, because we talked about that on the show last night, forgiving people. Even Joseph in the Old Testament forgave his brothers. When he said, when you thought evil against me, God meant it for good. Even though his brothers did what he did to him, he still showed his brothers love.
Yeah.
And we talked about this on the show
That takes a strong.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's a whole show by itself. Learning how to
that's
forgive
a whole, that's a
people.
strong thing.
Like, then we also don't be stupid and accept them back in, but you still gotta forgive.
You just say, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I'm just here.
Hey, that's it, man. So we can have a party all night, but I'm not gonna let everybody know people.
Hey, what happened to Alexis? Alexis,
her headphones went dead, but she said her headphones ended up going dead.
Oh yeah, there was her first podcast with us. She don't know we do at least 2 hours.
Yeah, so Miss Jones.
All right, see you Saturday, Miss Jones. I appreciate you, Furman, Mr. U. I'll see you Saturday, my guy. Proud of you. Thank you for your partnership. Furman, thank you for everything that you're doing in our community. I'm sorry, I'm eating some fries.
Nah,
she trying to get us off Furman. She trying to get us off the phone now because she is.
I'm gonna ask the question: is it McDonald's fries, Wendy fries, Whataburger fries,
Burger King,
sweet potato, Burger King,
Checkers?
Checkers. Y'all got a Checkers here?
Yes.
And Arlington?
Really?
Yes.
Checkers, the restaurant?
Yes.
Really? I'm from Mobile. I know we got Checkers in Mobile. I never seen one.
No, it's from the grocery store.
Yeah.
I would just say Checkers. I ain't never seen no Checkers. Alabama, yeah, but I would just say is they sweet potatoes?
I think they got a Checkers in. I think they got a Checkers in Texas somewhere.
Checkers here, y'all.
There's not one.
Really?
But I have Checkers fries, honey.
I see Popeyes here though, and that's
no,
Popeyes are here.
No.
They just put one down Cooper. Popeyes.
Mr. U.
Yes.
What's that?
I'm just trying to make sure these people make their way to Arlington Saturday, bro.
Oh, they'll be there for sure.
Saturday.
Yeah, I did send some invites to people that have been on the show, so they said they're gonna try to come out and make it. We're gonna try to come out with us.
Y'all hit us up on Eventbrite, but I'm trying to get my followers up. I'm trying to do some more events.
Oh yeah, by the way, too, though,
y'all shout us out.
Y'all can share their pages with. What's helping with it? I know on Facebook that people can actually go and like your page if they just send it to the people that on their friend list. They can start following y'all pages too. So y'all start doing that. I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna do that anyway, so people can start following y'all pages also.
Right, because man, we try to do some monumental things over here. You know what I mean? So get these followers up, man, so more people can y'all share this, so more people can see what we're doing, see these efforts. You never know who needs it. You never know who needs the services or need to be inspired or who may be going through something. You just share it. Somebody see it. Hey, we can. I've seen Keisha. I ain't gonna lie. I seen myself. Like I passed her somebody along to her, and she just changed their whole life. Yeah. And so you just never know who, bro. Yeah. I mean, not how you made an impact. I'm gonna say that. But yeah, you just never know.
You never know, and you are making an impact.
Never know.
Keisha, what you doing, and just keep with the great work. Y'all keep with the great work, because I see out there you in the community faithfully.
Oh yeah,
and I see it all the time. So keep up the great work. How do you keep that going, Miss U, for just being consistent with it? Because I know some cats they'll start off and then they just flame out.
I tell them all the time, people they get caught up. They see the style, they see the swag. But I tell people all the time, bro, it's not on me. It's in me.
I know that's right, Mr. U.
Like, bro, I really do this. You feel me? I thank God for the outer appearance and blessing me with the swag. But who I am on the inside, bro, I love doing this. So anytime you put that energy out there, bro, it's going to come back in return. So I'm doing this genuinely from my heart. My like Keisha has seen my energy, bro. It's like, yeah, I'm in the flesh. You feel me? Like I really do it. You know what I'm saying? So to be celebrated and to celebrate others and to create an environment where people can just feel great, be themselves. That's my why, right? I just told y'all earlier, that's my why. I want people to experience them full selves. I want people to experience their purpose. You know what I mean? So it's an element, it's a chemistry to doing that. So I gotta express that. I gotta express that energy. You feel me? So, bro, I hope that answered your question. I'm
Yeah,
a real dude. I'm a real
yeah.
dude, bro.
I respect how consistent you are, and like I said, I just really respect how consistent that you are. Cause I see people who start out, they'll flame out, and they just give up. It's
Bro,
like,
I'm getting better, bro. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. It ain't no fading off. Like I've been doing this for years, even prior to me, Keisha. Like she been building, doing her thing too. But prior to me, we both two powerhouses, bro. That's coming together instead of competing. We're deciding to collab. You see what I'm saying? So that just makes both of us even more powerful when you understand how business works.
most
You
definitely.
know, so I don't know, man. It's just being a real person, understanding what your goals are, what your desires are, and then we both people. We love people. It's
And that's
simple. It's simple as that. And he talking about being consistent, bro. When it's your real person, it's your real passion, and it's your heart really that's genuine in it, bro. It don't seem like effort. You don't have to force yourself to keep doing it. It just happens. Keisha killed me on the inbox earlier. She said, "Mister, you do it naturally." I was like, man, that's crazy.
He really is. And I know I gotta let y'all go. I know we could party all night long, but I gotta I
Yeah,
gotta
we
let
had somebody
y'all go.
crying. We would have like if y'all really sat in on our conversations, bro, people would be like laid out on the floor crying. Because it's real life, man. People out here really trying to make it. People really out here. It's some
Yeah,
people,
you're
but I
right.
know people really out here struggling, bro. Losing family members. Don't know who to be emotional with. Don't know who to be vulnerable with. It's like it's a lot going on out here, bro. And it's like I hear so much of it because I'm that influence. You feel me? I don't even have a choice no more. It's just I've walked into it, bro. But when you have an image, something as simple as an image that inspires people, that's a cold piece.
Low as if. Was that low as if? Okay. As if. Okay.
This a whole other powerful thing that we doing, bro.
Right.
In time people will see it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And like I say, I'm excited about it. And I know we're gonna have a great time Saturday. Man, y'all a great week, ladies and gentlemen. Before we leave, Keisha, you have any final remarks? And after that, pass it on to Mr. You with final remarks. So, Keisha, you have any final remarks for the listening audience? And big shout out to Alexis as well. And also, I'm gonna give a big shout out to my new co-host, Phoenix Sapphire. She's gonna be showing me next Wednesday. So
Oh, that's
big
what's
shout
up.
out. So big shout out to Phoenix as my new co-host here on the show.
That's what's up.
So I'm looking forward to that. So, Keisha, you have any final remarks? You might mute it.
Can you
Yeah,
hear
she didn't
me?
even know she was
There you
muted.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. So shout out to Phoenix Sapphire. So I'm glad y'all are collaborating. She is definitely a pioneer.
I thought
And
y'all was related.
we're not related. I
I
don't know.
thought
Somebody,
y'all
I've
was y'all looking at.
met
Huh?
her in real life or
yeah,
not.
he
I
said,
can't
yeah, look
even
alike.
remember.
Really?
But
Oh,
I
You
know
don't
y'all
think so,
related?
her.
Purple? You don't think so,
I
Purple?
Y'all
know her.
related?
Yes. And
Are
so
y'all
I'm
related?
like, we're not related. No.
Oh,
We're not related. And I don't
oh,
know, and I've met a lot of people, so I don't know if I've met her in real life or not. We might have, but sorry, can't remember. But she is a true pioneer, especially in the music industry and the DFW. So kudos to her and kudos to you for collaborating with her. So definitely looking forward to that. But At the end of the day, my words are always to anyone just to, again, find your niche. Make sure that you stay true and authentic to whoever you are and whatever that you do. If it doesn't flow, it can't go. Point blank, period. Make sure you're conserving your time, your energy, your expertise, and your loyalty to those things that reciprocate back to you. And respect the time for rest. Respect your body, mind, and spirit and soul for the need to rest and to reset and to give your full capacity to those that, really respect and honor what you do. I mean, it's very, very important that we surround ourselves with people that really honor and respect us. I mean, it's so taken for granted. And I do want to thank everyone. It is the month of gratitude. It's the month of November. And I want to thank everyone that has really supported I Am Radio and the Arlington Merchant Mix for the past 3 years. I mean, I know that, one of my struggles has been getting the community buy-in to come out and really come out full force. But I can tell I have a lot of respect from those, especially on social media. So all of you that share, comment, post, word of mouth, I thank y'all so much for your respect and for your support. And I'm just thankful. I mean, I can't be anything but thankful for all of the support that you guys have given me and given the business. And I just have to leave it with that. I'm so thankful and honored to just really be a part of this community. And Mr. Yu, I thank you for your partnership. Furman, I thank you for holding it down and allowing us to have a voice in the community. I really do appreciate you. And I'm looking forward to honoring you and your efforts this Saturday.
Oh, I appreciate you. And I love you too, Keisha, also. Mr. Yu?
Man, that was amazing, Keisha. But yeah, I love you guys, man. I love you guys. I love everybody that's under the sound of my voice, man. I pray and just wish everybody well. Safe travel. I know the holidays is coming up. You guys be out here traveling and moving around. Just, move safely. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to rush or nothing. Just, move with grace. There's a lot about to happen this in this season. So you guys just be blessed. Enjoy your holidays. Love on your people. Like Keisha doing it right now. Love on your people, man. It's that time of year. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Christmas is coming up. The New Year is coming up. There's about to be a lot of celebrating. So you guys just stay safe, man. Love on your people. Check in with your people. And, don't forget to have fun, man. Don't forget to have fun and, continue to put your best foot forward. Whatever you do, try to do something that helps change somebody else's life. Other than that, man, I love you guys. I can't wait to see you guys this weekend. People that's traveling, that's coming in, from out of town, that's traveling to come to this. You guys be safe, and we'll see you guys soon, man.
See you soon. Say hi, Nana. Hi. Naima
Hey,
Divine.
baby girl.
Man, hey, y'all have a great night, ladies and
All right.
gentlemen. I will be back here Saturday at 12. I will be interviewing Malcolm J here at 12 noon. And after that, I'll be going on to the Mercy Mitch this Saturday at 4 p.m. So it's going to be a full-fledged weekend. Also, if you're available, go to the Suited and Booted this coming Sunday as well. You will get more information this coming Saturday. So come out this Saturday. I did send some invites to some people. Let's pack this thing out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pack it out. Let's have a good time, network, meet people, and let God be God. We already know that He's going to be God Himself. But let's have a good time this coming Saturday. And we're signing off. So, man, y'all have a great night, everybody. Peace.